Hang Sangria, hope you're Savia. This is your boy N.O.R.E.
What up, it's DJ EFN.
And this is Drink Champs, motherfucking podcast.
Make some noise!
And right now, we have one of the members from one of the most legendary groups in hip hop. He is also one of the best producers that ever lived.
Thank you.
Hands down.
He is also the man behind everything that was produced there. He is also a very lioness type of person. He came to the lion's den. He didn't care about the rumors or none of that. He came. He flew out on his own dime. He's a legend. I knew him from 12th Street. I knew him from back then. And he is in the house with the Drink Champs. In case you guys are confused or don't know who I'm talking about the legendary Havoc of Mobb Deep. Make some noise! This is one of my most exciting interviews because I know our history and I know how cool we are, but I know how the internet, takes shit up and switch it and bounce it. And the interesting thing about you is, like, I just recently got asked to do a show. It's called Hot Ones, right? Where you do the hot wings. And I was like, yo, I wanted to change it up a little bit. I was like, yo, listen.
That's
listen.
a show?
It's a show. It's on Complex.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, yo, I want to change it up a little bit. Tell them I'll do 5 wings that's real hot, and I'll do 5 of the strongest vodka in the world. And I thought about it. I was like, Hav could have easily said that to me. He could have said, yo, I'll do it, but I want to do it on this. And you did not. Let's make some noise for Hav not being scared. God damn it. This is my thing. So listen, you got one of the best hip hop stories I ever want. This beat. This is one of the best hip hop stories I ever heard. You made Shook Ones off of the Project Stove.
Yeah.
Shit.
He is very smart. How many other people been cooking on a Project Stove and ain't make $1? This nigga made $1 million. Let's make some noise. Being smart. Yo, let me tell you something. At that time, people in Baisley, people in 40, people were really listening to their Project Stoves. And
Damn, I didn't even think about that.
You didn't know that?
No, when you said that, I didn't, but now I get what you mean.
That is the
before you light it.
Right before you light it, you know what I'm saying, before it come on and all of that,
that's crazy.
So let me ask you, did you think of the beat when you heard that?
Nah, I was just in the fucking projects, broke as fuck, and just like on some like I just got to make some shit. So the stove inspired me. You know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, let me throw this into the beat and whatever.
This is after the first album.
This is after the first album. Yeah, I never really considered Juvenile Hell. I never even I never think about it.
Over here.
No doubt. So I always be like, saying the Infamous album was like my first album, and the Juvenile Hell is like the Miscarriage.
Which Primo, executive producer, right? Or he produced?
Yeah. Say that again?
DJ Premier, he executive produced it.
Yeah, he didn't executive produce it, but he really helped us out. Like we wasn't nobody. He didn't.
We
know
talking
us.
about the Infamous album?
No, Juvenile Hell.
Okay.
He didn't know.
Premier
us.
had something to do with that?
Yeah, he used to drive out to.
Let me look at the.
Oh, listen. Be like, no.
Let me look at the.
Be like, no. Let's make some noise.
Let me look
Haven's a fucking legend. Oh man, that is so dope, man.
Yeah, that was our first album right there.
So you produced this on this as well?
Nah, I got my first taste of production on there. I really didn't know how to produce at that time.
Right.
So I just did like 1 or 2 songs on there.
Yeah, because you went into art and design, so that means you're very smart.
Not smart, but artistic.
Let's make some noise for this nigga. Art design is a prestigious school. That's a prestigious school, my brother. I'm from the town. I know what this is. So when did you start producing? Like what happened?
Back when the producer asked me for we asked for a beat from a known producer.
RZA? I seen RZA.
Not RZA, but I'm not gonna blow his name up. Whoever it was, I should.
We petty on Drink Champs.
Right.
I'll be petty. Take another drink. The more
you drink, the more petty you get.
We need you to get petty right now, Hav. Come on.
All right. But, but I love this guy to death. But P-Rock asked us for like 25 grand.
P-Rock.
And our budget was only 60,000. And he asked us for 25,000. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna make my own beats.
For real? That's how it started?
That's how it started.
Wow.
But during what? Not during
Thank
this
you.
project. During this project?
During the Nah, it was that project.
Was this
it, was,
that?
it was that project.
Because I seen RZA inside the label, and he said that you asked him for a beat.
Oh,
and
yeah,
he told
definitely.
you to keep making your own beats.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
him.
Yeah, he inspired me too. He was like, no, go ahead, make your own shit. And then I was like, all right, fuck it. Then I made my own shit. I didn't even know how to make beats really. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just was like,
But you went
just
to art
watching
design,
people because
you're
you
a
know,
smart nigga.
because you know you from Left Rack,
Yeah, that's
Large
right,
Pros
that's
from
right.
over there.
He
So
from
I used to
Flushing,
go
yeah.
over there
Yeah.
to Large Pro crib,
Wow.
and then watch him make beats. And whenever I used to ask him questions like, "Yo, how you do that?" He'd be like, like chill, don't ask questions, just watch. So I used to just watch Large Pro do beats, Q-Tip do beats.
And Q-Tip had to do with the Infamous album, right?
Right, and he
And you learned from the best in the game.
yeah.
God damn it.
I mean, you know,
Right.
Q-Tip was ill, and he, like, we didn't have no money back then, so
Right.
you know, they was just willing to help us.
Right.
You know what I'm
Just from the buzz of Juvenile Hell.
It wasn't no buzz.
It wasn't no buzz?
I mean,
no
it had to
buzz.
be. Look, I got it in Florida. I got this in Miami.
I mean, now it's a buzz, like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, you know, that was our first album, but it wasn't no buzz. We was
I got this
just-
before Shook Ones and all that.
Right. I mean, but it was cool.
Let's make some noise for EFN.
Project Hallway.
Old hip hop nigga. Old hip hop nigga.
Like, we
Listen,
was bumping it.
Yo, listen, he gave KRS-One a tennis ball from 19, what year was it?
Nah, man, you making it from like 1993 or something.
From 1943. Before KRS was born, he gave him a tennis ball. He said, look, KRS, you signed this for me and shit. You know what I mean? This is my man. Yo, so you guys, you worked with Biggie Smalls.
Right.
How was that?
I mean, it was pretty cool. You know what I mean? We had just dropped, you know what I'm saying, the Infamous album, and he was working on Life After Death. So Puff hit me up. He was like, yo, I need some tracks for whatever, blah, blah, blah. But it's a strange story that happened because I sent Puff some beats, and then we actually did it in the studio. Like, the beat that I did, it got lost. Whatever he paid for, and like Puff is like a gangster. He was like, "Yo, where's the track I paid
We've
for?"
been hearing that.
Right.
He was like, "Yo, where's the track?" I was like, "Yo, I don't got it." He was like, "Well, you gonna make this beat right now. You know, so
Make
you
it
gonna
over?
do it. You gonna do it over." So then I had to, you know, recollect it and just do
Right.
it over.
And what beat was that?
Living to my last days, get money till my last days.
Long Kiss Goodnight.
The ones with the locks on it.
Yeah.
On the line.
And you just did Famous. You
Oh,
got
yeah.
something to do with that, with the
Yeah.
Kanye shit, right? The video was wild. Yeah.
I spent like 6 months in Cali working on the album with Kanye.
Damn.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I spent that time out there. I only got like, you know, 1.5 tracks on there, but it was worth it. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
hell
saying? You get
yeah.
the placement.
You're killing me.
you know
No,
what
this
I'm
is this
You're
is raw
killing me
coke.
right now, man.
Just smoke already, man. Just smoke
Go back to
already.
blunts
Come on,
now.
have you smoking? You ain't smoked since the 90s,
You're killing me.
right? Look, yo, Currency. You influenced me, Currency. I'm over here smoking a raw cone.
You don't want me to smoke that.
Nah. So you used to drink E&J back in the days.
The original drink champs.
Yeah.
Word.
E&J, would you say that was the worst days of your life?
That was what'd you say? What?
The worst, like, yo, you was bad back then. With
I
the
said
E&J.
that was like the roughest days of my life.
Yeah.
You know
I went to
what I'm saying?
Queensbridge.
We used to wake up drinking that shit.
Listen, I went to Queensbridge one time, like 11 o'clock in the morning. A lot of people don't know this. The first time I met you wasn't through Capone. It was
Okay.
through Twin. Me
Okay,
and Twin
okay.
was locked up in Spofford. Big up the Twin from
Right.
Queensbridge, my nigga. Big Twin. Make some noise, the Big Twin. So I came and you guys got Shook Ones. You got the #1 record in the world. You sitting on the bench. You on top of the bench. You just down a bottle of E&J and you just fall. And everybody like, oh shit! I was like, yo, this nigga's a rock star. Like, yo, I was like, yo, this shit was the dopest shit in the world with me. Like to see, and you was at that time you was dead up. Still living in the hood, and you
Word up.
had the #1 record. You
Word
could have
up.
bounced. Like
Right.
after I made money, I was like, I thought about you. I was like, that nigga really stayed. Like you duked it out for a while.
For a little second, I duked
Did
it
you
out.
save at least what you was in the hood?
Did I save?
Save the bread if you.
Oh, save money? Nah, we was spending that shit. We was spending that.
Yo, that was ill. Like that was my first experience. Like I came to Queensbridge and I seen you the first day. I remember Twin introducing us. But I remember that shit was like ill to me, like to see that you was really still out there, like, and you was rich, like, You know what I'm saying? Like you had money coming in. Y'all niggas had shows. That record was everywhere.
Yeah, because you know what it was like. Because when you living in the projects, and exactly like where you come from or whatever, when you got respect, you don't feel like going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? You got that respect. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I was a gangster or anything like that, but I just had that respect. You know what I'm saying? Out there, and I could have money, jewelry, and still be in the hood. You know what I mean? So it's respect. Some niggas get money and they gotta leave because they don't got no respect. You know what I'm saying? So I stayed out there for a reasonable amount of time. You know what I'm saying? And then
what made you what was the final step where you said, I gotta get the fuck up out of here?
Because I used to come in the crib like around, 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning.
And Badgie Mo was out there?
Yeah, Badgie Mo
was out there. Badgie Mo's the wild crackhead. He'll knock you the fuck out.
And he'll knock you out.
Yeah, he knock you out.
out.
Yeah. He's wild. Go ahead. But shit like that. Go ahead.
Yeah, but after a while, it's like you can't dangle meat in front of wolves for too long. So I just was like, yo, let me just go. Because you know what it was why it took me so long? Because I was scared. You know what I'm saying? I always lived in the projects, living on my own. You know what I'm saying?
And then the lyric you said, no matter how much loot I get,
I got to stay true to that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You was wild at half.
But, so... I was a little scared, so I was like, fuck it. I just went out on my own, became a grown man. I was like, fuck it, I got to get my own crib. You know what I'm saying? Get on some grown man shit.
Yeah, you can't. You was way too big of an artist, way too big. But your block is famous. Like people gotta know 12th Street. Ron Artest is the next building from you.
Right.
This is correct, right?
That is correct.
It's Have building, Ron Artest building, and then Capone's building.
Right, and Capone's building right there. And all of our families was all cool with each other.
This is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? All of our family. So, like, when I see Ron on TV, Ron Artest on TV, like, on the Lakers.
We supposed to be calling them Meta World Peace,
right,
but we calling them Ron. We calling them Ron. Nigga, your mama needs you Ron. We calling you Ron. Yeah, go ahead.
So, so when I see him and stuff like that, it's not like a thing where we be like, yo, oh shit, he from my projects. Nah, we all know each other. Like, it's like really family.
I seen Ron in Club Live with Nas. He pulled out a 1989 Nokia phone and took a picture. I said, Slime, you gotta step it up. Slime.
You got beef with people's phones,
I got beef with people's phones, man. When
the same thing with Gunplay.
And KRS-One. I'm still looking for you, KRS-One, to give you a fucking phone.
What kind of phone do you have?
He had a beeper.
He still had a beeper. He was dead serious, though. He was dead.
No, he did say that.
He said he has a beeper.
But it don't work no more.
Nah,
I think it does.
Apparently, that's not. Listen, you can't get in KRS-One direct. Him and Rakim is hard niggas to just reach direct. You gotta hit the person to person, and then that person
has to beep that person.
Yeah, they beep him. And they get on ships and shit like that. Let's make some noise for KRS and goddamn it, Rakim.
For him not responding to that ship docked in Spain.
Yeah. But that block in 12th Street, you have Ron. We used to, like when I used to out there and I used to play ball, we used to think of Ron as a butch. Like he was the guy who came in to thug things out.
Right.
He really made it. Like how did you know that from the beginning?
I mean, his father used to have...
his pops was real.
His pops was
a real nigga.
You saw it before.
Yeah.
You was on the block. His pops used to have him out there.
And his brother.
20-degree weather.
Yes.
Playing ball on the block.
Yes, this is true.
And his father knocking him down like this. So you already knew that when he did I didn't think he was going to make it, but when he did make it, I was like, oh, of course.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of similar to Serena Williams and Venus Williams' story with Ron. Like Ron, it was made to be tough. Like people don't think that, like, he's in the NBA and,
No, his pops did that.
Like he is a rude, like, nigga on that court.
Yeah.
What I mean by, like, what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
his pops taught him to be the toughest dude. Like, his pops was a man's man.
Word,
you know what I'm saying?
Word. And when you see him on the court when he was doing his thing, it's not a mistake. You know what I'm saying? You be like, oh shit. Like people think that he's crazy, but he's not crazy. He was just made to play that way. To, like, and
Right. So now Juvenile Hell came out before Illmatic, correct?
Yeah, it did. It did.
Yeah,
it did.
for sure.
It did. So did you see Nas recording Illmatic at any point?
By the time he was recording Illmatic, me and him wasn't really hanging with each other no more because he was just Columbia just grabbed him.
Wait,
and whoever was
so you
in
was
the
messing
media.
with him before, like during the Juvenile Hell?
Because we was teenagers together before even Juvenile Hell came out. You know what I'm saying? So we used to hang out. And
y'all went to 204 together?
No, I never went to 204.
You never went to 204?
No.
Queensbridge niggas, make some noise for 204. Everybody in Queensbridge? Nobody's from Queensbridge here.
Obviously, we have to assume that's a school. We all not from New York. We don't know what
204 was the school to go to.
This is school to go. We set it in body in the trunk, me and
I went to 125.
I went to Sunset Senior High.
You went to 125?
I went to 125.
I went to 125, nigga. In Woodside. 46 and Bliss. 7 line, nigga. Come on. What are you talking about, nigga? Holy moly guacamole.
Y'all never saw each other.
And we never saw each other, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. Holy
right
shit.
there, Sunnyside.
Yeah, that's how I met Queensbridge.
Yo,
because
so
I was from
my head up.
I was from Left Rack. I got kicked out of all the schools in Corona, Left Rack, East Elmhurst
area. And they sent you to 125?
Yeah, I got kicked out of 227, kicked out of IS 61. I got kicked out of another school. Then they sent me to Ridgewood. I knew they was preparing me for jail because there was no women in there. I was like, yo, hold up. They said this is a 600 school. They gave me one more chance. And I had to go to IS 125, 46 and Bliss on the 7 line.
46 and Bliss.
That's the stop.
46 and Bliss.
You get out, and the 2 niggas I met was Kanye Capone Holly,
right,
which is Capone,
right,
Capone,
right,
and LJ, a dude named LJ,
LJ
also
LJ.
from 12th Street.
Also from 12th.
See, I'm an honorary 12th Street member. Can you tell these niggas I'm an honorary?
Yo,
I'm an honorary 12th Street from Queens.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm honorary. Yes.
Let me tell you something.
Uh-huh.
When I first met N.O.R.E. and N.O.R.E. was like hanging around and stuff like that, he was almost like it was like he was from there. Like for real.
Nah,
like,
y'all accepted me.
Like you was like from there. He just came in, he fit in, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But
I was locked up with Twin.
Yep. And
like it was crazy.
In Lincoln?
No, in Spofford, baby.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
Spofford, yes. We was eating now latest. It's a fact. Now latest is like gold in Spofford. Make some noise for y'all niggas that never been to Spofford. God damn it. Make some noise. Yeah, come on, the crowd is whack. All right. Yeah, so y'all history is so crazy. So you and P, because P is originally from Long Island. Y'all connected. Okay, go ahead.
P is from originally from what I know, he's from like Queens.
Right.
And then his grandmother lived in Long Island.
You can't just say Queens. Like
Left Rack.
Left Rack. My bad. That's all right.
My bad. My bad.
Go ahead.
So he was from Left Rack from what I
because back then we used to call him Pee Wee, like in
right, and
in
we called him that too.
Okay, cool.
So he was.
Why y'all call him Pee Wee?
Hold on, we flossing because Havoc is here.
Come on, y'all.
Is Amanda here? Where's Amanda? Oh, can I get another drink? We flossing.
Let's shout out.
Havoc from Mobb Deep is here. We got bartenders.
Shout out to Best Buy Liquors.
Yo, I told Hav outside, I said, I can't front. This is the first time. I said, does it look good? He said, y'all niggas looking good. we
got servers.
We looking good. We got pretty girls pouring.
Shout out to homies Best Buy Liquors.
Yo, let's shout out to Best Buy Liquors for providing not only the liquor, but they provided the females because Havoc is here and he's a very special guest. He's a classic guy. And they got a spot in Kendall. They got a spot, 2 spots in Kendall.
Noreaga.
I don't know how to pronounce that. What's that?
That's called? The hood, Noreaga.
Yeah, Noreaga.
That sound like orange, but
it is in Spanish. Naranja.
Right.
And
it's the hood.
And Cutler Bay.
Yeah.
And Cutler Bay, they got the liquor. So Havoc, whenever you out here,
Best Buy
hit
Liquors.
up Best Buy Liquors, man. What's their Instagram?
Yo, at Best Buy Liquors, right there? Is that what it is?
At Best Buy Liquors, man. Definitely.
Good looking
they holding
out,
us
dude.
down. So Hav, man, you know, so you said y'all, he's originally from Left Rack.
Right, from Left Rack. And
when I met the police. This is not a false alarm. Oh, they kept it moving.
They wanted to stop.
It was weird. Go ahead. It was weird. And we don't have. We're not fronting. This is the first time we ever had police.
Nah, this is the second time. You remember last time?
I wasn't here.
Oh, damn, you scared me.
Close the gate. Shit is real. We're not faking. We are scared.
Last week we had the same issue. You wasn't here?
I wasn't there when the police pulled up. I heard
they pulled up lights and all.
Right.
Lights and all.
So you guys were what age when you connected?
When I first met P, I was 15.
Wait, y'all didn't say why y'all call him Pee Wee. Come on, man. We don't know.
Y'all
Talking like family.
Because he was short.
Okay.
He was short. But I met him when I was 15.
Right.
I met him when I was in design high school, whatever.
Right.
Nigga used to have mad jewelry on. Hair was blonde. You know what I'm saying?
Blonde?
Wait, he had blonde hair?
You know how back in the days Kwame used to...
Yeah, the sun is
the streets or
everybody
the whole thing?
did it. He had the whole thing.
Okay.
We used to call him the golden
Yo, you're
child.
killing me, man. Get out of here with this shit, man.
Yeah, I like
But
that. He did heroin with me.
But he was a, he was a cool ass nigga though. You know what I'm saying? And we connected.
Right. And then when y'all met, was it instantly like, yo,
Smoking me out.
he told you he does music, or like how was it initially when y'all first met? Like,
nah, because we used to
friendship?
we used to be in the lunchroom and niggas used to be freestyling at the tables. He was one of them that was freestyling. I used to freestyle, blah blah blah. And then soon as we met, it was like instant friends, like instant friends, like instant. You know what I mean?
And he was rapping at the time, or no?
Yeah.
Because I heard you wrote his first rhyme, or
I mean, he used to have his own rhymes and stuff like that. But
you
you know,
wrote
when
his
we
first
got a
one.
deal and stuff like that, you know, I used to write and whatever. He didn't need it.
But,
you know what I'm
take
saying?
the credit,
But-
Hav. Go ahead. You wrote Pete's first rhyme. God damn it. Havoc of Mobb Deep wrote Prodigy's first rhyme. God damn it. We're petty over here. Come on. So listen, man. You gonna loosen up. You gotta keep drinking. You want another drink? Amanda. Look, I'm flossing.
I'll take it slow.
Amanda is very pretty. She's on the podcast with us. She's from Best Buy Liquors. We're trying to show off for you, Hav.
Yeah, we've never done
We never had this. This is Best Buy Liquor.
pulling all the stops
Best
out
Buy
here.
Liquor, yeah. We pulling all the stops for you, Hav.
Yo, y'all the illest though, man. I love this show.
So listen, Father's Day just passed. How many
Yes, it did.
how many abortions you paid for in your life?
How many what?
Abortions.
You sound like you said Boston's.
Abortions?
Yeah, abortions.
How many abortions I paid for in my life?
Keep it real now.
To keep it real, I would say like 2.
Cause like two.
Like 2.
I gotta disagree with you. I gotta say.
How many did you answer that question?
No, I just heard.
How many abortions?
I'm
you
up
paid
there.
for?
I might be in the double digits.
Damn. In the 90s.
God
You ain't paid for the
damn.
professional ones, man.
In the
You
90s.
did the unprofessional ones.
With the hangers and shit like that?
No.
You was like, come here, let's wrestle.
Havoc from Mobb Deep. You were like the first Wesley Snipes at one
Wow.
point. Like you was like the hip hop version. Oh, you was knocking down a lot of things.
I mean, that's a misconception.
Back in the days. It's not. We ain't talking about nothing new.
Back in the day?
You was knocking down a lot of things.
Yeah.
You was knocking down a lot. And you only paid for 2 abortions?
Only 2.
Because listen, my experience is if you dark skinned and you from 12th Street,
It's powerful?
you're a freak.
Yeah,
If you dark skinned and you from 12th Street,
that's true.
you're a freak.
That's true.
Make some noise for
That's
me
true.
knowing what's going on in Queensbridge water. Now all dark
It is kind of true.
It is kind of true.
It is kind of true.
Yeah, because Capone from 12th Street.
Yeah, he's a freak.
He's a freak. Yeah.
Me and him got another story. That's another show.
Yeah. Oh, I would love. I should have had Capone call up. So let's get to these rumors, right? A lot of people they seen this email that came out,
Right.
and me and Hav, what people don't know, before the book was wrote, before everything, me and you,
Prodigy's
you
book.
came
You
out
talking
here.
about Prodigy's book?
Yeah, yes. You came out here. You hung with me in Miami. Like we everything was cool, right?
You brought me out for your birthday party.
That's right, from the birthday party. We're gonna get back to the birthday party. Right? But this email came out. It existed, right? It was a
Right.
show that happened in Orlando. I don't know if you're aware.
Okay.
And my DJ Butch Rock, big up Butch Rock.
Shout out Butch.
The promoter hit him and said, he booked us. I guess he sent y'all half.
Okay.
And then he was sending us a half. And then this email comes out. They said Mobb Deep didn't want to do a show if CNN is in the building.
Okay, do you believe that?
Yeah, I do believe that.
Wow.
I mean, but this okay,
Yeah,
I ain't even gonna go deep.
Go
But
ahead.
anyway,
Go
you
ahead.
know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
I kind of heard about that.
You
I
heard
kinda
about that?
I kind of heard about that.
But for the record, you definitely have nothing to do with Mobb not wanting to do a show with CNN. Like
With
we
N.O.R.E. and
family.
Capone?
With N.O.R.E. and Capone. Look, I'm gonna
With
say.
N.O.R.E. and Capone?
I'm gonna say. Look, we're gonna throw it on the table. Albert, Victor, Kiwan, and Cayenne.
All the
There you
government
go,
names.
there you go.
All the government
Cayenne.
names.
There you go, there
We
you
know
go.
each other. So,
Nah, of
but
course.
was you disturbed by the email? Because I could tell it wasn't you. I could tell
I
it
was
wasn't
de-
you.
I was-
I know you. You know
I was
what I'm saying?
definitely I didn't
Right.
see the email, but I heard about the situation. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I was like,
Right.
N.O.R.E. and them not coming.
Right.
But a lot of times certain shit be out of my hands. Because I don't give a fuck. Because if you going to pay me,
Right.
you
You
know what I'm
going.
saying? I'm going to be at the show wherever. You know what I'm saying? I
I know
don't
you.
care who's even fucking there.
Right.
I don't care.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's
Right.
like, because, you know.
But
whatever.
I just had to want to kill that rumor because at the end of the day, you know, Nas is they're alluding to the Nas Capone-N-Noreaga Mobb Deep tour. Is that not the crazy? Did you hear this
That needs to
rumor?
happen.
I heard that rumor.
Right, you heard
I
that
heard
rumor.
that rumor.
Let's make some
Somebody
noise for
hit
the
me up.
rumor, goddammit! Let's make some noise for the rumor.
That shit need to be reality.
I heard that rumor. And but you know what? That can
I had a
become
dude
reality.
in Dubai He was ready to give me $500,000, and I couldn't get in contact with y'all at one point. That's my word.
See, you know now.
That's my word.
See now, I'm about to choke you.
Yeah, that's my word.
I'm like,
they
yo,
was like, yo, I hit ice.
Right.
Yeah, I hit ice.
But you ain't hit me.
Yeah, that's a fact. That is a fact. Let's make some noise for me not hitting the half. God damn it. But like, oh, you know, because this is real shit. Because us, when we live in this internet world, right. That's why I gotta really respect you for this. You know what I'm saying? For you taking your time out. And obviously, you here to dead that room, boy. You here to say that, yo, listen.
And he reached out.
And he reached out, man.
I called y'all.
Yeah.
Not even called on Instagram.
No, you reached out. Yeah. That was me.
Yeah.
I was like,
and I hit him.
Yo, my dude, I
hit you first.
Yeah.
Right.
Then I hit him.
Yep.
Right.
Then I was like, you gotta have me on the show.
Yep. Yes, I really, really, really respect that move. So I just wanted the people to know that for people who think there's a Mobb Deep, Capone-N-Noreaga beef, there is not. I mean, there was whatever back then. But
to keep it real is like, okay, you know what I'm saying? All families and crews have a little friction going on or whatever with it, but it's nothing that never can't get fixed.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's like whatever.
Let me salute your glass for that. Look, and Havoc came, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Crazy.
I am mad impressed that he came. Make some noise to Havoc. And he told me, he said, listen. He said, I'm a little scared of your questioning, but I said, you know what? Fuck it, because you know what it is. See, people forget about the picture when I was in New Rochelle, and you came.
No question.
Like you ain't send me this record. Like
and who did I come with? Who did I come with?
Dolo Mente. You came with security this time. Smart move. You came with security. Make some noise to security. What's your name, nigga? We gonna blow you up. Big Tip. I don't know if I should say
I seen a lot of niggas in the video, so I was like, yo, I gotta bring somebody with me.
Yeah. Big Tim. Oh, okay. Big Tim from Flushing. So now, you don't know how much I respect that because this rumor needed to be the rest. And I feel like me, you, Nas, Mobb Deep, Capone-N-Noreaga, I feel like that's something that we should do because we're not like fake friends. Like, I really know you. You really know me. I really know Prodigy. Prodigy really know me. You really know Cayenne.
Right.
Like, I know him and P shit, but listen, Capone is not going to do nothing. Not like I'm the boss of Capone, but that's over. Like Prodigy, let's put that shit to the side and let's start over.
But even Capone, he was respectful
even
about
Capone said
it. He said he just wanted to talk about it.
And listen, Havoc's been paying attention because if we said any Mobb Deep slander, you wouldn't have came here and you would have known about it. There's no Mobb Deep slander, and we talking a million people.
And any time when you know what I'm saying, I see you know, on 105.1 and y'all be saying shit. I always take it in a playful manner.
I'm playing like I am. See, here's the deal. Let me just get to the point. Prodigy was my man. Like me and you hung out a whole lot, but me and P just, you know, when I found out his left rack ties, I kind of, you know, took a liking to him, right? And you know what I mean. And me and P hung out so much, so the book threw me off. I'm gonna be honest. This is me, my point of view.
I didn't read the book.
I know. High five. Crazy. High five. I never seen you big up the book or nothing like that. Yeah. But we'll get to that later, right? So, the book comes out. I kind of took it as just a little disrespect because I felt like I would never speak about that situation. I never made records about that situation.
You talking about the shooting?
Yeah, the shooting. Yes, yes. I didn't shoot at you, Half. You know what I'm saying? Like that day, like I shot around you. Did you thought I shot at you that day?
I was in the studio.
No, you was there. That's how they jumped me. Yeah, they was high fiving.
Big up to N.O.R.E. admitting he shot that.
That was the second shoot.
I don't even remember. I don't even remember.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like.
You're saying you shot at him.
No, I purposely would never shoot at Havoc or Prodigy. That's my word. But I was shooting at other niggas.
Oh,
they jumped me
I know
at the Q Club. They jumped me. But I never spoke about it. I never got money off of it. So for him to put it in a book, it kind of. And at the end of the day, if you throw my name in the air, the thing about it is, it's gonna go up. But you can't control where it lands. You might throw it up and just want to catch it. Like at that time, I was sitting back. I was like, nah, I'm not letting this go. And I'm gonna tell my side of the story. Shit. Do you think I took it too far when I was going at him?
Going at who?
Prodigy.
I mean, you your own man. You got to do what you got to do.
I like your answer. Goddamn it, Havoc is on our side. Havoc is on our side. He's officially drink champs. You want to smoke a blunt now? I'm gonna smoke a blunt.
Not yet.
Want some heroin?
But you know when all that shit was going down and all that crazy shit,
Right.
it's like, come on, man, that shit was like what, 20 years ago?
Yeah, definitely, man, definitely. And I would never wanted to disrespect people like, you know, Karate Joe, you know, Ty Nitty. That's why I never made a rap about that. I never did.
I remember that.
You know
shit
what I'm saying? I never made.
So was that the first time it was brought up in the public?
The
with the book?
Yeah, the book.
That's the first time ever.
And I'm gonna keep it real. I spoke to P, and P said, yo, I got you in the book, but it was no disrespect. So I was like, all right, cool. So I'm looking forward to the shit. Then the shit hits me from the background, and I'm like, damn, so if you use my name, I got a choice to like it or not like it. I didn't like it. So I had a choice, and I responded the way I did. But it was all in jokes. It was all in fun. And I'm glad that you came here. I'm glad you, because you know what? Out of Capone-N-Noreaga and Mobb Deep, I'm gonna give you be the bravest one to come through and step forward and put this rumor to a motherfucking rest. Because you could have been any place in the world tonight.
Of course.
But you chose to be here tonight. And I want to say, make some fucking noise! We're gonna get this money, man.
And mind you, when he hit us up, when he hit at least the Drink Champs Instagram, he didn't hit us up to be on the show. He was just saying, yo, y'all doing your thing. Like he was just showing love humbly.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
I really
which was dope.
So you got a new project, right? Let's talk about this new project here.
Yes.
Let's put that in front of your face. Alchemist. All right, Alchemist. How did y'all meet Alchemist?
They met Alchemist, and then I met him later.
Who's they? The people that college talk
Twin,
about? They don't want to win?
Godfather.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? And all the niggas, they met Alchemist, and then I met him later, and I was like, oh shit, the nigga nice. You know what I'm saying? So I knew him ever since.
Right. And then what's the first beat y'all collaborated on? You and Alchemist?
Me and him? Oh shit, man.
Y'all been working for a minute though.
Nah, but we never really collaborated on no beats. We never. It's either
him producing for y'all.
He did shit like since like what 99 or 2000 or something. Started doing stuff for us, stuff like that. So you know, I took a liking to him, and I was like, you know, I don't be, I'm not like a hog over the beats and shit. I was like, oh shit, you got a nigga to do beats? Come on, let's do some beats. And, you know, and he happened to just be nice.
Now, did Tragedy name you?
Yes, he did, indeed.
Let's make some noise for Tragedy, man. He been going through it on this show.
Where does that name come from? What is happening? What's all that
I met
about?
Trash back in '88 when he first came home. I guess he was locked up for like 3 years.
Trash,
4 years. Trash, Gaddafi or whatever. That
Intelligent Hoodlum.
Yeah, that's like my mentor. You know what I mean? He used to bring me to WBLS and all these other little stations and stuff like that, to Marley Marl House. And I didn't have a rap name. And I was like, yo, you know, I don't got a rap name. And he was like, I'm going to give you one of my names. So his name was Havoc, Trash, Tragedy, Tragic. And then he just gave me Havoc.
Wow. And what year was this?
88.
Wow.
1988.
Damn.
Well, we opened it up to Ciroc. Make some noise for Amanda being on point. Goddamn. Come on, Havoc.
That's Bottlickers being on point.
So what was your most memorable session you ever had?
My most memorable session that I ever had being in the studio? The most memorable session that I ever had being in the studio was when we was working on Hell on Earth. And I got there first to the studio. P came second. He had just bought a new car, Tahoe or something like that. And then he let the rest of them go get some trees. And then maybe a half an hour later or an hour later, we found out that some of the crew got into a car accident and two of them died.
I know what you're talking about. Twin, God bless her dad. Twin. Godfather was driving.
Yeah, he was driving.
So what session was that? What music
we was in?
We did Godfather Part 3?
We was doing Hell on Earth. We was doing the Hell on Earth album.
Wow.
And so that's the most memorable session that I ever had. Like, you know,
that's not good memorable.
But it's memorable.
Right.
Least, you know. And then Prodigy had a warrant, and the police was calling his phone. He was like, yo, should I answer now? I was like, nigga, man, because Godfather already called us and said, yo, man, niggas is hurt. And then the police is calling next.
Now so I hear it. Godfather was like the only one like who didn't. It had no cuts, nothing, and everybody else.
It's always the drivers like always be the one that don't really obtain any injuries.
Right.
But 2 people died and 2 others were like critically injured, but they lived.
And did I hear that rumor correct? Like it was like they hit a cone. Was it a cone?
You know when you on the West Side Highway,
West Side,
and you driving uptown and you getting off from 125th Street. They got that little divider that's like only this big.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if you miss your exit, but you trying to get back on and you doing 70 miles per hour, your car gonna flip over.
Right.
So that's what happened.
Damn, God bless, man. Yeah, God, I remember that time, man.
Yeah, so that was definitely one of the most memorable studio moments.
I remember that time, 12th Street.
And another memorable moment.
Right. A good one. Let's get
positive one.
Yeah, come on, man.
No.
You took us mad sad right
No, but another memorable one was when we was working on Murder Music. Right. And we was in Electric Lady right there, like on West 8th or something like that.
Yeah. We know Electric
And then
Lady.
I came back, and one of my homeboys was like, "Yo, Prince is out there." I was like, "Get the fuck out of here!"
Shit.
So he went and got Prince.
Hold on.
Rewind.
Hold on, Hab. You about to tell me you met Prince?
Yes, I
Go ahead. Start all over.
TMZ that shit.
Yeah. I've never been in the vicinity of this nigga.
Nah, so word.
Yeah,
like,
I never.
And that's how I feel about Michael Jackson. So anyway, so we in the studio. One of my homeboys was like, "Yo, Prince is out there." I was like, "Get the fuck out of here." He was like, "Hell yeah, I'll bring that nigga in here. He mad cool."
Right.
He fucking brought Prince in the studio.
Right.
Now I'm about this
Now,
tour.
Electric Lady, remember this is Jimi Hendrix studio.
Right.
Now I'm about this tour. I'm about this tour. Whatever how I tour. Prince is like this.
And he had heels
And I'm
on?
sure.
Did he have? He always had heels on.
No, he just had what
He had on
got
flats?
He didn't have heels, number one. It wasn't heels.
Prince have on heels.
Not heels.
Yes,
Maybe
Prince-
platforms.
Yeah.
So I was making, so I was making a beat, and then I was like, holy shit, Prince! Like,
you
you know
play
what I'm
your
saying?
beat?
Wait, he just hung out at that point?
Yeah, I was like, yo, is there anything I need to do to the beat? Can you? He was like, hold on. That nigga got on the keyboard and just started. I swear to God.
He's on a record though?
He was that cool, yo.
Wait,
When did
when
he
he
get on
worked
a
on
record?
your beat?
Yes, and
Yo,
then Snoop rhymed on the beat.
And
And
who
then
rhymed
Snoop
on?
rhymed on the beat.
And this record came out?
It came out.
What record is this?
It's called Thou Shalt Not Kill. Listen to it.
Oh my God! Let's make some noise.
But no
for
credits
this.
to Prince on it.
No credits to Prince.
He probably walked away and said, "Don't give me credit."
So where did he play the keys?
The nigga walked out and didn't even say bye. How about that? Fuck the credits. He was like,
Poof.
"You're whack
Purple
to me."
smoke.
I'm like blown away.
Purple smoke.
Yo, because producers live the illest life. Like producers live the illest life. Let's just keep it real.
It's okay.
No. Producers live the illest life, right? I mean, because you guys not only get to make your own project, but you get to go out there, like with the Big. You wasn't there when Big laid the vocals.
Nah, I wasn't there when Big laid the
Who was you there? Like that blown you away? That laid your laid their vocals on one of your beats.
Little Kim and Foxy.
Together?
Nah, they wasn't together.
I'm about to
Nah, they
say,
wasn't
nigga, where
together.
this record at?
Nah, but I saw them each time. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was working with Foxy, I seen her
Right.
lay her vocals, and then I seen Little Kim lay hers. So it was kind of dope.
Right. Now we did LA, right?
Yeah.
Now we did that together.
Yeah, we did.
But they only went at y'all. Was y'all ever mad at us for that? Like, why the fuck Pac ain't say Capone-N-Noreaga?
But wait,
if I was y'all, I would have been
That
mad
record
at us.
was originally a Mobb Deep record,
No,
right?
it was originally for
their
Stretch.
record.
Yeah, it's our record.
It was
So
their
the
record.
original white label said Mobb Deep.
No, that's because somebody
Whoever,
probably
whatever.
They
Because
was
I had
the
that
bigger-
original. I got
That
that
was
Beat
their
Street
record.
shit.
Yeah,
that was their record, and
Right.
they asked us to get on it.
Exactly.
And we was like, we could have been like, no, I ain't fucking with you.
Who was doing
Right,
the
that's right. That's right. Yeah, I
Who
think
was
you
doing
to
the
stage,
foul?
my brother? My very first
Who was
record
doing the
you
foul
on.
imitations of the West Coast? All the slang. Who was doing that? The intro. Y'all
Oh,
was saying, dog.
I don't, cause look, this is how I remember it. You tell me if you remember it different. I happened to be in Queensbridge, just hanging out. Like I love 12th Street. I felt like I was a 12th Street nigga. I'm from 57
You are
Ave.
a 12th Street
Yeah, I'm an honorary 12th Street nigga, right? Okay, boom. So we out there, and then Stretch Armstrong is doing this Bad Boy mixtape. You remember?
I remember that
You remember
mixtape.
it was the Bad Boy
I have that
mixtape.
mixtape.
I don't remember it, but
I remember
Yeah,
it.
this is what it is originally for. So
So it was a freestyle in a sense.
in a sense, it was a freestyle.
Right.
So that day, a dude named Chaz from my hood, I remember, he was the flyest nigga from my hood, but he was the craziest nigga, right? So Chaz just outside, like, he confused. He playing me New York. He like, yo, you think they dissing us? So I'm like, I don't know. I go to Queensbridge, right, to meet up. We happen to, be there, and Stretch Armstrong calls and says, let's come to the studio. So I think you had the turquoise blazer.
Yes, I did.
My memory is a little good. You had the turquoise blazer. So them niggas, that listen, just in case y'all thinking of a blazer now, back then a blazer was like a fucking caddy.
Yeah, how the fuck you remember that?
So look,
this guy's got the memory of a turtle.
Look, I can't tell you what happened yesterday, but I can tell you on my come up, I remember this shit.
Remember that?
So everybody, we met at Stretch Armstrong's crib. And I think back then Havoc had already gave us beats, but we ain't put nothing out.
But the original's on the original Dog Pound beat.
So this is what happened.
That's what I
They asked us. Stretch asked.
Gun, son.
Yeah, I think we had already did.
And then Marley Marl did the remix.
So what? No. So what happened is, this is LA. So what happened? Stretch. I said to Stretch, yo. I remember Chaz had just played me this, so I asked him. He was on something called a DJ list. Back in the days, you could send somebody a record, and 2 months in advance, and your shit wouldn't be bootleg.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you was on a DJ list, it was just to the DJs. Yeah. So I asked Stretch to pull it up. We heard New York. We couldn't determine if they were dissing us or not. So technically, we didn't diss them. We just rhymed. Correct?
No, y'all dissed them.
No, we dissed them in the video.
I always thought it was a diss record.
Because y'all
always thought it was a diss record.
Did that skit in the intro, man.
But I remember it was Prodigy's verse. They took it because he said JFK on our way to LA. And remember, and then he used that on y'all album later. But the original LA were all 5 of us. Mm-hmm. Prodigy said NYC, you and I verse supremacy. Havoc and Queens niggas, so it seemed to be mega. Got word back from Noreaga. And that was on the original LA. Boom.
Oh.
I'm gonna break it down.
But he did that on
right. Hold on.
Damn, these verses went somewhere else?
No, the verses went somewhere else. But it was originally on LA. He took it off. And when he took it off, I remember we calling Steve Rifkin. Steve Rifkin was like, "No, he doesn't want to be a part of this." You can't.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't.
Damn, you didn't even know about it.
Make some noise for Havoc.
Who? I didn't want to be a part of it?
No, you stayed a part of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's make some noise for Havoc staying a part of it. But from what I heard, now I never heard this from Prodigy or Steve Rifkin myself. But from what I heard, Steve Rifkin said Prodigy didn't want to do it. And then the verse came off. The day that we shot the video is the day it came out, and you was only supposed to come to the video, and then Prodigy showed up.
He was right there.
Yes,
he was in the video.
That's right.
But because it was an ill song.
So he did his verse then in the video.
No.
Oh
no.
He was just like LA, big city of dreams.
Right.
Shit was real.
But you saying it wasn't a diss track? Who said that?
No. But real. Then,
because that intro was diss.
No, yeah. That was replaced.
Yeah, but we heard it. We all heard it.
But then that sounded like live nigga rap.
That was it. Then that's when he used that verse at. That's when he used that verse at. But originally, LA. And then, here's my question, is Tupac came at y'all. You know this was my record. Did you ever at one point want to be like, it's them niggas' record? Like,
yeah.
Like, that's my question.
But I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Because I was like.
Because what did y'all do? What was the record? I love the record. You just dropped it too late. When you went back at Pop.
Drop a gem on them.
Oh yeah.
Drop a gem.
Yeah, that was a big
But I didn't care though, because I was like, yo, this nigga Tupac, the nigga from Juice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like saying our name.
Right.
So I was like, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Like, who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Because we got like 100 Queensbridge niggas with us, and we would fucking kill you. But I love Tupac though. But at the time. but at the time.
Right. Did you realize how big that moment was? Like it was huge. Like for Tupac to diss you, it's like you go platinum or something. Like I'm keeping it real. Like,
that's how I thought.
It was hard.
Tupac was the original petty.
Like I wanted Tupac to diss me.
Everybody.
I was like, why you say Mobb Deep? That was our shit.
You wanted him to say your name?
Yeah, I was like, yo, what the fuck is Capone-N-Noreaga shit? But then I thought about it. I said, I was super broke at that moment, so I couldn't afford no fucking Tupac beef. But they came at you. It's a fact, my nigga. Like at one point, on one arm I was mad that he dissed y'all, but in the other arm I was like, holy shit! I wiped my sweat.
Yeah,
but y'all went back.
I didn't give a fuck.
You didn't give a fuck. You dropped a gem on her.
We did drop a gem on her.
Crazy record.
Because I always thought that, like, even if we did see each other, it was gonna be like whatever. It wasn't gonna be no real shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? We come from the hood, so the real shit is in the hood, and these other niggas is just rappers. So, you know.
This is real shit right there. This is real shit. The fans and the people want to know this LA story. This is dope. Like,
hey, yo,
like you did my first video.
When that LA shit was out, believe me, we was going to LA under aliases. Like we couldn't just, because Biggie got killed.
Yo, nah, I'm not gonna lie. I remember this time.
That's true.
Yo, like, at this time.
What's the chronological order of that, though? So when LA came out, what year is that?
96.
Right.
And Biggie had died when?
96. No, Google.
I could swear that Biggie hadn't died yet when y'all put that record out.
Nah, he didn't.
No, because Pac died first, then Biggie dies.
Nah. We need the Googles.
So this is way before Biggie
Google
had passed.
when Biggie and Pac died, right?
Yeah,
Pac was in 97.
Biggie hadn't passed, for
Pac
sure.
was in 97.
Yeah.
All right.
Biggie was 6 months later.
Yeah.
So it's still 97?
But still, would you say you went in alias names?
All I know is I remember, like, when all of that stuff was going down,
which was crazy.
It was the East Coast West Coast beef. Right. Somebody probably didn't even fucking die yet.
Yeah, it was some
you
bullshit.
Understand what I'm saying? Right. So when they did die, you understand? It was like, okay, bulletproof cars, names under aliases. But California is a market that you have to be in to sell records. It's like a huge market. Right. And it's one of our #1 markets to this day. Right. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm sure you can agree.
Yeah, I love California. I'm out there August 27th.
I got a crib out there, so it's like, you know.
Let's make some noise for Havoc flossing. Havoc, you an old school nigga. I just seen you.
I have a timeshare out there.
Havoc rolled up in a yellow cab. Let's make some noise for that nigga, my nigga.
He thought he was in New York.
Yo, it's Uber. You gotta. That's some old school shit.
Because my Uber account was compromised.
The way your account is set up.
So when I use my Uber, somebody knows
how
when
does
I'm
someone
using
compromise
the
your
Uber.
Wait. Yeah, you have to explain this because I want to watch out for this.
I don't even want to explain it. But when I use the Uber, somebody knows I'm using the Uber.
You're not good with computers. One time you got tapped, right? They said that you said shit. Like, you're not good with computers, right? You need to get
the original phone tap.
That's his segue. That's his segue into. He like, oh shit, you be fucking up with computers. Just ask me what I asked.
Was those messages true? Like, fuck it. Let's just keep it real. Let's throw it out.
Let's just go into that.
If niggas see the messages I send to Capone, shit.
It's all good.
It's the same shit. It might not. You went a little too far.
I did.
You called him a faggot and all that. You went a little too far.
I don't even want to relive that moment, but I was just, I was out of my mind at that second.
Yo, listen, as a partner,
and I didn't mean it.
I totally understood that shit. Listen,
but I didn't mean it though. But I didn't mean it.
You listen, nigga. If you could see the shit that we say to each other, like when in the middle of an argument, there's no respect. You come back later and be like, yo, my bad, my nigga.
Of course, we fight.
Like,
we fight dirty.
Fought in Japan.
We fight dirty. We fight dirty. I mean, me and P.
How many fights you and P had? Keep it real. I won the fight me and Capone had. I'm gonna just throw that out there. I'm gonna just throw that out there. And I said it in front of Capone. Who wins in a fight? You and P.
I'm always gonna win against anybody.
Let's go.
Nah. You gassing it up.
You snuffed him in Vegas, right?
Of course it's gonna get gassed up.
My security is like 200 pounds.
We ain't talking about it. It's your brother. Security can't be involved when it's your brother.
Anyway.
You snuffed him in Vegas, right? Something like that?
No.
You foul. You are foul.
That's definitely a lie.
That's definitely a lie. I heard this in that room. The rumors. Now I gotta ask. People hit me up on the DMs. I got a job to do.
You didn't even check your DMs. Stop lying.
Yeah. On my Instagram, yo, my DMs is getting scary on my Instagram. I searched through, cause like
now you check them. After.
There's 2 different DMs, right? There's one DM.
There's only one DM
from people who follow you, and then there's DMs from people.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, those niggas is foul.
Oh yeah, and they send you pictures of some crazy
listen, I
shit.
fuck up on the computer too, Havoc. Listen, look, them niggas is foul. They be asking me weird shit. Yeah, I don't know about those DMs.
All right, let's not go there.
All right. So where was we at, right? Okay.
I forgot.
Me and Capone fought one time.
That's like I forgot. Good.
Me and Capone fought one time.
In Japan. This is
in Japan.
Yeah.
Did I say this story already? I said it in front of him. I said I won.
No, you didn't say it in front of him.
Yeah, I did. In the Dog Pound episode.
Nah.
Yeah, I did.
He was there.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't really there.
Yeah.
He wasn't really there.
So
he was knocked the fuck
out. Me and Capone, we spoke about it on the podcast. What was y'all worst fight, like you and P had?
Our worst fight?
Because partners gotta fight. That's how you know the relationship is real. Like if you ain't snuff your nigga one time, bang.
My worst
Y'all
fight.
niggas don't love each other.
That's not true.
For real.
Definitely
you gotta just, like I'm talking about, like when you got 20 years together.
I've been with my dogs 20-something years.
Yeah, because
when
money is involved, I'm talking about money.
Money.
You gotta snuff your nigga one time.
Nah, it's
a rap after
Capone
that.
snuff me. I'm gonna keep it real.
a
I
rap
body slammed him at the end. Okay.
We never had a fight. We never
had a fight.
Lay no hand policy.
You're not on the Breakfast Club. You're not on. You're not doing.
We really did never have a fight.
Nah, never.
But y'all came close.
I don't believe you. Yeah.
We came close.
But you did snuff him once.
We came close to a
Capone
fight.
snuffed me.
We came close. I never put my hands on P. Never.
But because I listen, I know you're lying. It's okay.
No,
but you protecting your
serious.
people, and that's a great thing.
No,
That's a great thing.
You gotta take him
But
at his
listen,
word, man.
I'm gonna tell you when you had a fight with him.
Okay.
When he came home from jail. That's the same time I had a fight with Capone. When them niggas come home from jail, this is what we fucked up, right? Me and you.
Okay.
You gotta leave a nigga 3 months. After the nigga come home from jail, the nigga still smell like Core-Craft soap. You gotta leave him alone for 3 months. We try to hold these niggas down. And we came, and then you gotta fuck them up. Let's just keep it real. Come on, Havoc. We heard you beat Prodigy up before. Let's make some noise. I'm sorry. It's a joke. This is Drink Champs. We petty and we retarded over here.
I never.
I don't think he did.
I'm just playing. I mean, Capone, I ain't gonna lie. I think Capone is the only draw I had. Like it was a draw. Like he snuffed me though first. This is a fact. He came home from jail.
And it still be in them, like
it still be in them.
Shit still be in them.
You gotta slam them on their head. You gotta slam them on their head.
I've seen Pone do some foul shit right after he came out of jail.
I don't listen. Yes.
Drain.
This is 12th Street.
We see it in elevators.
Does it run in 12th Street? Is it like that in 12th Street?
It's in the water.
It's in the water. Let's make some noise for 12th Street water being hard. Yo, I am so proud that you came through it because you know all this shit is jokes and laughs. You know what I'm saying? Like the people, you're a legend, man, my dude. You've done so much historical, monumental shit, and we've done it. You know what I'm saying? Seeing each other grow, and I just. The reason why we joking and laughing is I want people to know because at the end of the day I can't interview somebody at Drink Champs who don't want to do Drink Champs. Like I can't.
They gotta know what it is.
I can't sneak this.
But y'all about to start getting a lot of interviews of like.
No,
like,
I mean our shit is ringing off the hook.
Yeah. Like.
But we stopped everything for you, and we got guess what?
No, real
we also got
seriously.
what we got. What's that shit called? Bar. What is it called? Bartenders. A bartender. We got a bartender.
Yo, you confused me, man.
I forgot. Like I wanted to make sure I wasn't saying the guy. What is it? Because it's bartender.
Yeah, we have a bartender. We have a server.
What's the guy version of bartender? It's the same.
A bartender.
Oh shit!
There's no gender in the bartender.
There's no gender in the bartender. Yo, I think that hip hop should have our own race. You think I'm retarded?
Our own race?
Who said that in the last episode?
I did, nigga.
Was it you? I thought it was David Banner.
Like I think
our own race.
Like I feel like you should check.
Like hip hop is a race.
Like hip hop is a race. Like I feel like
white, black, hip hop, and
like,
they go hip hop.
Yep. Like I feel like
I understand that.
Like the W Hotel is my favorite hotel, right?
Mine too.
That's my favorite hotel, right? And in the W Hotel, whatever W Hotel you got the gay flag out there. I don't care. I'm good. Gay people are my people.
There should be a hip hop flag.
But I want a hip hop flag.
What's a hip hop flag? What's a hip hop flag look like?
I don't know. Can we make a hip hop flag?
Our homie here. Hoy can make it. Hoy can make it.
We want to. Are you with me on this?
On the Drink Champs, yes, you start a contest. Somebody make the hip hop flag.
Now we got homie who makes the comics right here. Hoy.
Because you know how they got the Jordan thing like that? It should be like a hip hop flag.
Yes. Like I am with that. Like
a contest. And then
because just think about it. Hold on. Who told you to open a rose? No. Hold on. We're gonna say that for afterwards. Hold on.
Everybody else is saying.
Hold on. No. Nobody else. No. We listen to him.
You have to listen to this.
Unless Best Buy Liquors tell you my man. What's my man's name? Let's pick him up.
What up,
D? Pick him up. Hold on, because we staying right here. But listen, Havoc. Listen, this is real shit, right?
Okay.
Like we should have responsibility of putting people in office. Like I told Talib Kweli, he came here and he was speaking all this shit, great shit about how we reform and do
great
shit.
Show.
But I say you should run for either mayor or Brooklyn councilman, like the mayor of Brooklyn. They do shit like.
So why don't he?
This is what I'm trying to do.
No, I think he was down to do it, but
now
he didn't want to talk about it.
We told David Banner,
yet.
run for Mississippi or LA. This is and now.
But you know what though? When niggas be running for office, a lot of skeletons start coming out.
Donald Trump.
That's why
but
niggas
Donald Trump is discredited. He's changing that shit.
Listen,
he might be fucking around to be the next president.
You could have any skeleton at that point.
And look. So you telling me the shit that Donald Trump do, right?
But he's white. But he's white.
Yeah, but
I think the shit you said was genius. The Smack DVD shit was genius.
He was like, it's like a Smack DVD. He turned politics into a freestyle battle.
Right.
So what I'm saying is that's why we can't win under being black people, but we can win under being hip hop.
Oh.
You understand what I'm saying? Like we have people register as a hip hopper.
A party. So wait. You gotta make up your mind. Is it a race or a party?
It's both.
But we'll never win.
I don't know. Look, listen, I'm the guy who
can't be a race and a party.
Yeah, why not, man?
Nah, that'd be racist.
We gotta change some new shit.
Like they already hate us.
But what I'm saying is, we can actually turn the world around. If
hip hop owns the world right now.
Yeah, but we don't
culturally.
Yeah, but we don't got
culturally.
the power. We don't got the power though.
We could if we network everybody.
That's what he's saying. That's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. Network everybody.
We negate everybody around.
We don't need to have meetings, but you register under hip hop. So you could be any fucking nationality, and you register.
But that's a party. That's a different thing.
I think that's a good idea.
I'm with both of those because let's just say, man, like hip hop is crazy. Like you have brothers like Screwball from Queensbridge. Right. You know what I'm saying? Legends. And one of them passed away, right? How many? Two of them passed away or one?
Screwball, one of them.
Yeah. So why wouldn't hip hop come? Like it shouldn't be Mobb Deep's responsibility. It should be hip hop responsibility when a person has dedicated their life to this culture and this thing. Like
we
right
should
now,
have insurance policies for ourselves. Health insurance for ourselves.
This is what KRS was saying, but even bigger than that. Even bigger than that. Do you agree with that? Like if you're an actor, this SAG, all this shit, you ain't got shit for hip hop, nigga. You fall and bust your leg.
I would love to agree with you, but it's all just about getting fucking insurance. Period. As a human being,
as a person, individually.
You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers be dying and leaving their family with the bill. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that when they could just get life insurance. And life insurance is available for anybody and it don't cost that much.
It's true, but you're a part of a legendary group. You're going to get money for the rest of your life. What about people who dedicated their life to this game and can't get another dollar out this game? But they spent every dollar they invested in.
But give an example. Give an example. Because you could have Joe Schmo off the block who thinks he's been putting in.
Like a Sporty D's, like a Screwball, like a Cool Herc. Like Cool Herc.
Pioneers and legends.
Like if Cool Herc is sick.
That's originally how even Jay-Z was a part of that movement. I think originally.
What movie is that?
That Cool Herc and Africa Bambaataa and all of them should have some kind of
yeah, man. If you're a sports agent and you get fucked up, there's something to protect you. Right now, if a train hits your motherfucking ass.
If you're a sports agent, then you making bread to get health insurance and life insurance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you in the hood, if you fucking stupid enough not to get Medicaid, then you fucking just stupid enough not to get Medicaid.
No, but you don't feel like people who dedicated their life, like at the end of the day.
Oh, you talking about rappers and artists?
I think when you said SAG, that's a perfect example.
But look, when they made of course, this is not an organization for people to put their money in.
Musicians at the very least.
Right, for hip hop. But at the same time, when you do make money, you shouldn't just spend it on jewelry and cars and all of this shit and expect me to feel sorry for you 10 years later.
So is that the culture's responsibility too? Because we teaching that too.
It's not the culture, it's your responsibility as a person.
Right.
But if the culture's teaching that to the youth that doesn't know any better and they grow up in that, I'm just saying.
The culture's not really teaching that because they're not even
advocating. That's what I'm saying. Like,
it.
we shouldn't be like boxing. Like, you know, in boxing, there's no holds barred. You just get your money and that's it. But every other sport, they have, like, you know, unions and they have shit like that.
But
like,
sport doesn't have culture.
Hip hop shouldn't be like that.
But
Like, when I do a movie, I sign up. These motherfuckers pay me for as long as this movie is being paid.
Right.
Played. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is real shit. Like why hip hop can't do that? So, and then we have a union where we take a percentage out. And
no,
you know,
union is definitely, I think,
that's okay.
That's something
that's good. That's good.
I think a union makes total sense.
He gets some real
pay
shit
into the union, you pay out of the union.
This shit need $500,000, and none of us gotta come out of our pocket because we've been paying monthly.
Okay, who you gonna trust to run that union?
But think about it. What about when you start running into lazy rappers?
That's what I'm saying.
No,
you gotta pay into the union.
Qualify.
You gotta pay into it.
Yeah, you
have to pay into the
and
union.
qualify. Like,
yeah, but okay, all right. So you're not gonna have no hip hoppers on hip hop welfare.
I mean, it's like SAG. When he said SAG, that made sense.
Wait, I don't understand. Wait, hip hop welfare? Break that down.
Because it would become hip hop welfare. Because somebody be like, I'm a rapper just to get benefits.
But that doesn't happen with SAG. That doesn't
you
happen
gotta put in that work. You gotta put it. It's like a pension.
What's work?
It's like a pension.
Nah, you gotta show your work.
Yeah. Like, you know how you
like publishing in a sense.
Like if you work for 20 years,
I get
it's a pension. You get a pension at the end of your job, correct? Like if you work for somewhere.
You get a what?
A pension, nigga.
I thought you said a picture. I'm like,
no, a pension. Nobody know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I get it. But I thought you said picture.
A lot of y'all niggas work over here, man.
I never had a real job in my life.
Yeah, I never had a real job neither. But I know that I watched King of Queens, and King of Queens, Doug Heffernan, he gets a pension at the end of his shit. He worked for UPS, and that's what happens in real life, right?
But you know what though?
Why we can't have that in hip hop? We get a pension.
It's not realistic because there's too many fucking rappers.
No, but I'm saying you gotta put in that 20.
You gotta put in your work and you gotta buy into it.
But what's work?
You gotta buy into it though.
Longevity.
If you ain't making money, you ain't gonna buy into shit.
Longevity.
That's, you know what I'm saying? Right. And like publishing, if your record ain't doing nothing, publishing ain't gonna pay. So we have to have a system.
How about when you make money, just buy yourself some health care? That's it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, what about the niggas like God bless, like ODB or DMX?
Right,
they ain't going to get no health care, Havoc. Those is my niggas.
That's they fault.
God bless them. They
or the people that were here before.
And I loved them.
Before it got to where it got. Like a Cool Herc. Do you not think that maybe someone like a Cool Herc deserves something back from the culture?
Do we deserve something back from the culture?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Being that the culture was built on his back.
Definitely.
Yes, hell yeah.
But he's there before an infrastructure.
Before the infrastructure.
Before industry was invested in hip hop. Before anybody even believed in hip hop as a viable means.
Yeah, but if you get somewhere where, you know what I'm saying, before the infrastructure, then, you know, what can I say? What can I say? But anyway, let's get on to a fun topic.
No, that's just real. I'm sorry, I was getting political because that's something that really is close to my heart. It's like, if you put in 20 years of work, anybody put in 20 years of work, and, you know, some people not know how to reinvent themselves. Some people don't know how to produce beats.
Like
some
you.
people don't know how to do a podcast. Some people don't know how to DJ. You know what I'm saying? What happens? Like, you know, you look at the NBA. These guys stop playing for the NBA, and they have options. Like, as a rapper, why can't we retire and say, I put in that work, I paid my insurance, I want my insurance back. Boom! And you get a nice lump sum. You get to go to Barbados and chase chicks
but
that
you
look
have
like
to
Rihanna.
put in your work before that would happen.
Yes,
that's what he's saying. What he's saying is you can't just be
because you know what happened.
Yeah, you can't be Joe Small on Tune Call.
This is what happened when you start thinking like that. When you go, okay, when you become a rapper, you join into this thing, and then you're gonna get health care. It's just gonna drive the prices down when you go to perform. If you was gonna get paid $5,000, now you're only gonna get paid $200. If everybody is getting into this system, so it's a capitalistic market. You understand what I'm saying? And it's a free market. You understand
Most
what I'm
definitely.
saying? So if you want to put restrictions on it and regulations, then cool. But next time you go to Russia or Switzerland to do a show, they only going to give you $200.
No,
You understand what I'm saying? No, that's what's going to happen if you make it a system.
I don't see how that would happen though.
No.
No, it will happen.
No.
If it's a system. If it's
But
a
he's
system,
saying something more
it would
national.
It would drive.
We took Drink Champs to a whole.
No, I like this.
Like
this
we went.
is different.
Like,
This is different.
I don't even want another drink no
because
more.
Like
right?
it's like Daz. You see Daz, like Daz did all these amazing records and his royalty.
Daz's
checks.
retirement is his bud shit.
Yeah, his royalty check, but
but his
like you
publishing's
did,
still crazy.
Huh?
his publishing
Oh,
is
his publishing's
crazy.
bananas.
Your publishing got to be crazy like this, and this is the thing about it. You're blessed. There's people who is not.
Right.
There's
So
people
whose
who-
fault is that
right.
though?
I don't know. I'm asking.
Nah, I don't think it should be.
That combo over there is fucking me up. Go ahead.
No, so what I'm
If
saying
the
is
records ain't good, it shouldn't
the
be.
concept sounds good, but
Right.
once you do the concept, it's gonna drive prices down for the rest of the people that's trying to get paid, and it's not gonna be a free market no more.
It's like what happened to producers.
Right.
Producers are getting paid jack shit now.
Right, they're getting paid less, but we rely on publishing. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't give a fuck what you give me up front, because I'm
Right.
already chilling, I'm living, I got my house. I
Right.
don't care what you give
As
me
long
up
as the
front.
publishing's
Right.
right.
Give me 75% of the publishing.
Right.
I'm more happier with that, because that's gonna last longer, and then my kids could get that. Because this is for my kids now. You know what I'm saying? I
So
don't
the
give a
publishing,
fuck.
in turn, is doing what we're talking about in a sense.
Pretty much, but not directly. You understand what I'm saying? But it's a good concept. Hip hop, insurance, and this, that, and the third. But it'll just drive prices down and people away from the business.
Okay, let's get back dumb. We spoke smart. All right, now.
I'm so.
Did I tell you my favorite Havoc rhyme?
Yeah, that the girl who
Yeah,
she was,
Amanda,
she's not
Amanda.
doing
Yeah,
good.
we need
Amanda,
she
pay
did
attention.
ice, we
Pay
did
attention to
everything.
us over here,
Yeah,
Amanda.
she paid attention to the crowd.
Listen, did I tell you my favorite Havoc rhyme? Did I ever say that just now?
No,
What's
go.
the-
Let's go. Let's hear it.
On the infamous album. You said, I keep it real, pack still like my nigga YG. Come on, say the rhyme with
When
me.
the
Havoc.
fool try to play me, wet him up, then I'm Swayze.
Forever, go ahead.
Forever wildin'.
Come on, you don't know your shit. Come on, Havoc. Yo, don't do that. That's my favorite rhyme. Come on,
You
Havoc.
ever did, forever wildin'. This how we live up in the bridge. You must hit scared. Cop back together, hit a nigga like a bid. 25, nah kids, you getting life. Forever burning in hell. Niggas is trife. It's the semi-auto. You could bring it on, yo. I'm pulling out, stripping niggas just like a porno.
Flick.
I'm sick. Tomorrow,
thick.
go past from a click.
It get.
I'm on some bullshit, that's how I was raised. Each level is a stage, having crime down plays in. Pools to alcohol, walk before you crawl. I'm in this to win this. You gonna take a fall. The infamous Queensbridge. You wanna sing, get creeping on those who kept sleeping. I'll never do that. I run with two max and plus my crew backs. My every move I choose, give the crews the blues. I'm open off the daily, or baby, or get sprayed with the sweeper. Cause I'm my brother's keeper, the Grim Reaper, rolling with nothing but big baddies and big heaters. Blow you 3 times, leave you marked like Adidas. Jig you, I know how to fit you. Pretty boy niggas frontin' hard is the issue. Word to my unborn, you get folded, old and molded. When I get bent, you every rhyme is the truth that I must get crossed. Put you right on your back, take it to the source. And I can't get up of this lifestyle. The 41st side, get bent, run wild. The 41st side too. You know how you do, violate, motherfucker. I'ma see you with the Linden. It's the start of your ending, setting it again and again. Yeah.
Make some noise!
Yo, my nigga, let me tell you
That was
something. That rhyme is so powerful that when I met YG, right? I met the nigga. He said, "Yo," I met him for 2 seconds. He said, "Yo," I was like, "Whatever you want, my nigga." I remember, listen, whatever that nigga asked me for. I said, "Yo, that's YG, my nigga." Like, yo, listen, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. I hated these rumors about us because if there wasn't no Mobb Deep, there wouldn't have been no CNN. And if we never said that, I'm going to say it in front of your face, I'm going to say it in front of everybody, we 100%, you paved the way for us.
No doubt.
Nas paved the way for y'all, y'all paved the way for us, and this is how life is supposed to be.
No question.
We supposed to get money for the rest of our life and be old niggas and drinking Tito's vodka on a goddamn podcast, getting drinks from a chick named Amanda. Shit is live.
That's not too bad.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not too bad.
Well, we gonna get
we
you
can't complain right now.
I can't complain. But yo, man, yeah, that shit, you know.
You got your new album. We've totally forgot. Come on.
This
is out right now?
Is there a camera somewhere?
Yeah, we got cameras all over.
Right here.
You've been taped the whole time.
You can do a commercial right now.
This is not a first week album. This is one of them albums that you grinded out for a lot of weeks. Right here. And this is called The Silent Partner. You know what I mean? And it's produced by The Alchemist and stuff like that.
Shout out to The Alchemist.
The whole project?
Yeah, he did the whole project. If you look at it, it looked like a jazz album. Like, you know
Jazz
what I'm saying, with the lettering
Jazz
and all of that.
Guru and all that.
You know what I mean? But, you know, I don't give a fuck.
Baby girl, can I get another one?
We have Alchemist
and
on here too.
I'm Havoc one another one. We're not letting Havoc leave
That's
yet.
just dope, by the way.
Thank you, baby girl. We're not letting Havoc leave yet.
Not yet, not yet.
The album's dope. Wow.
Oh, you heard it? Thank you,
yeah.
thank you, thank you.
I'm a fan.
Now, what's left? What's left for you? Like.
Oh man, there's so much going on. I just wrote a screenplay. You know what I'm saying? Entitled Black Sheep. You know what I'm saying? A movie that I'm about to put out.
What's it
stuff
about?
like that.
Roughly.
Roughly, it's about a black kid that was raised by a Mexican family. You know what I'm saying? Since he was a toddler.
Deep.
West Coast.
I told you this nigga went to
It's
art and
West
design.
Coast.
Listen, art and design is a real
So
school.
what inspired that story?
You gotta be rich or smart to go to art and design. It's a fact.
Me living in Cali and just being out there and just checking it out. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. But my next movie is called Killer Black, which is more straightforward. You know what I'm saying?
Your brother, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be
I
loosely.
love Killer Black. Let's make some noise
you
for
knew
Killer
my
Black.
brother.
Yes,
You
yes.
knew my brother.
I love your brother. He was the realest nigga. Like
You knew my brother.
Yeah,
You know
he was a
him.
great guy, B. Great
You
guy.
know, and I, imagine, that's my brother, and he's not here right now.
Right.
So I got a movie loosely based on him that I wrote, and it's not just bullshit like, hood flicks or whatever.
Because let's just get to
is.
it. Did you agree with Prodigy's book? Like, let's just be real.
Like to
He
be
said he didn't
honest
read
with
it.
you. No. I'm gonna be honest with
But
you,
from what you heard.
and I'm gonna say it again. I didn't read it, and the little things that I did read, I didn't agree with it, but I respected it because that was his story.
His point of view.
That was his point of view. So I was
That's how I
like,
look
okay,
at it.
cool. And me and Prodigy is around each other 24/7, 7 days a week.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
His life is yours, your life is
Y'all are
his.
brothers.
Right.
So would you ever write a book like that? And like, without, like, because I assume...
If I would have wrote a book like that, I would have wrote it. But now that he wrote a book like that, I won't write one.
So you write
like
the
that.
movie. You write the movie.
It's whatever
So
it
your
is.
your brother's a Queens legend, not only a Queensbridge legend. He was like one of the realest of the realest. Like,
Yes.
and that's your older brother or your younger brother?
He's my younger brother. He's my little brother.
Your little brother. Wow. God bless, man.
Deep.
God bless you, my brother.
But yeah, so
Right.
the next screenplay that I wrote, it's called Killer Black,
Right.
and it's loosely based on my brother.
Right.
Story, and you
Right.
met my brother before.
Yeah, he's a real,
it's not gonna
one of the
be
realest
like a
niggas I ever met.
shoot 'em up, bang bang type of film, but it's gonna
Right.
really get inside the depths of my crib and shit like that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and what
no.
was going on?
Nah. Yo, your whole block. I'm just saying, your block was.
How much time we got left?
We
Nah,
don't
it's
give a
forever.
fuck.
Whatever we want.
Because my fucking bladder's about to bust.
Oh, you about to
Can I go
bust?
to the-
Everybody got to pee on this show. That's all right.
This is the way we kind of end the show. Maybe we don't.
Yeah, we. How
Take a
much?
pause. We're on at 75.
All right, we can do like 5 more minutes. We come back.
minutes,
Yeah.
yeah.
But smoke a bogey. Yeah. We can do like 5-10 more minutes. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful thing. I knew that. I knew that from the beginning. I learned that from Volley.
I
learned that from Volley.
was like, oh, this nigga.
And we thought about this years ago.
For
Charlamagne.
real?
Yeah,
So what
years
took
ago.
so long?
No, Charlamagne told me. He said he came on our shit and he said yo, see, I can't say no to y'all because y'all the drink champs and y'all actually have drinks.
And Breakfast Club.
He said the Breakfast Club never have breakfast. I was like, oh shit.
The concept we've had forever.
Breakfast and make niggas go to sleep.
Yeah, go to sleep.
It just took us a while to get it off the ground.
And we taping. We all in. Oh, okay.
But yo, that's who thought of that?
Who? Both of us.
With the drinks right here.
This is conceptual.
For real?
Well,
with the drinks right there?
Me and this nigga used to hang out, right? This is how the drink champs. In my mind, you got a totally different story, and it's fucking great.
What, I have a different story?
No, I just in my mind. You have a different story because in my mind, we used to hang out. I used to record in his studio.
In Kendall, yeah.
He had a studio. I used to record, and he used to play poker. If you record records and play poker, it's pretty much like the same time. Like it's long as fucking hell, right? So he would be out there with a big ass bottle of Bacardi. Look,
this one. I had this religiously.
And I'll be out there with a big ass bottle of like either
Ciroc.
No, I was drinking Smirnoff. It wasn't Ciroc back then.
No, but yeah, you were drinking something different.
Grey Goose.
Oh, yeah,
I was drinking Grey Goose. And
you lived in Kendall too, by the way.
And he loves. Big up to the people in Kendall, man.
Yeah, man. Give some credit. You came down south and you hung out.
I didn't give Left Rack no love, but we're gonna give Kendall.
Yeah, give Kendall some fucking love, man.
Let's give Kendall love.
Where's Kendall?
It's South Miami. It's real South Miami.
It's like Long Island of Miami.
Not really.
It's like the Hempstead of Miami. They even got Homestead. That remind me of
finish the story you were telling them. How we started Drink Champs.
Oh yeah, so that's
your story.
Yeah, so you would drink the Bacardi, I would drink the Grey Goose, and then we would both finish. So we both felt like, oh, all right, you're a champ, and then we initiated Static Selector first, right?
No, but you're going way ahead of the story.
I went way too hard.
We had mad friends. We would get them drunk.
We had Netflix
mad friends.
Oh, mad friends. Okay.
We had mad people in the studio.
Right.
And they all trying to drink with us. So you had young cats trying to drink with older cats. And they can't hang. No, I don't do heroin no more.
And one of the niggas pissed in the cooler, remember?
Yes. We had Sunny Son.
Nigga pissed in the cooler.
Long story short, a lot of drinking. And then we was just saying, either you a drink champ or you not a drink champ.
Right.
So then he made a song about it while we was there. The Drink Champ song.
Alchemist beat.
When did y'all make this song?
It was an Alchemist beat.
Alchemist beat. And then we had to change it. Alchemist sold to Missy.
Alchemist sold to
Missy.
Y'all didn't come and get a Havoc beat?
Which we...
Can I get a Havoc beat for my last album? Can I get a Havoc beat? Listen, once you say it on Drink Champs, it's a contract.
You can have it for free times 10.
Oh, damn. That means 10 other beats.
I want to make something very clear.
We're recording, by the way, so let's go.
Havoc has always been a genuine dude, a genuine person to me. Me and Prodigy has always been a genuine love. I wanted to put this rumor to rest. There's no beef with CNN and Mobb Deep. Of course, we had misunderstandings, but it is not beef. We can get money together. He stood here. When everybody take a piss, most of the time, no. First, Fat Joe started it off. I'm taking a piss, and we kept it going. Yeah. We kept it going. But usually that's the RQ to be like, it's over.
It's done.
It's done.
We rarely come back.
I want to thank you for making that. Y'all just recently celebrated 20 years.
Yeah.
Of the infamous album.
Yeah.
That album changed my life. I don't give a fuck. Even when I was beefing with P, whatever, that's my man. I love him. I was just. Hold on. That album. Let me cut you off. If it wasn't for that album, I wouldn't be here.
Let me cut you off real quick. I was just driving in the car with my homeboy, and I was just telling him, like, you know, the little bullshit that P and whatever N.O.R.E had. I said, yo, that shit is like laughable because I said them niggas is mad cool.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes, them niggas is mad cool. So
thank you for let's clearing this up. Promoters.
And P will be here next.
Yes, P will be here next.
Both y'all here together.
Yo, Prodigy, wherever you at, we love you. Yo, you know, I got P drunk in my studio one night. He fell out too.
I'm sure.
He fell out too. Ask Nature, I swear to God. I was like, yo, we didn't know what to do. Give him more drinks. Call an ambulance. We're like, we can't do that. Like, this is Mobb Deep. We can't do that. And then the nigga woke up and just wrote his rhyme. He stood on the floor and wrote his rhyme. The nigga is crazy, my nigga. Prodigy, we love you, my nigga. Please, let's put this rumor to rest. You know what I'm saying? Like, we should go out here and get money. We are oldest. And plus, when older niggas is beefing, we look corny. You know that, right? Like, older niggas beefing, we corny. Like when you 18,
like
you
we
beefing.
fighting with Kane.
Yeah. Like, we don't want to do that, man. No. Havoc, man, I want to thank you so much. And I want to, like, really just throw it out there that, you know, we really got genuine love for each other. Like, you ain't asked to change up nothing. You knew what it was gonna be. You came, and I really appreciate this. Your album is out. Let's pick that up once more time.
The Silent Partner.
The Silent Partner.
Real quick.
Why you want to say the Silent Partner?
Oh, because you know what I'm saying. In Mobb Deep, you know what I'm saying. You know
you the dash. You get the big royalty.
You know who's the most vocal one in Mobb Deep, and that would be Prodigy. And everybody always look at me like I'm the person that make the beats. Yes, I do make the beats, but I do spit too at the same time.
Sure. And you hard.
So, you know what I'm saying. And my shit. And this is like, yo. You know, when I leave out of here, y'all could throw this in the garbage or whatever.
Nah. These are all gonna be taken. You crazy. We hip hop fans here.
I did not think that was gonna occur. I did not.
Hey, you know I don't smoke weed.
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie.
Se jodió la cosa aquí ahora.
You always been the biggest drinker in the world. Yo, you remember I came you out here for my birthday, and you just signed the G Unit.
Oh shit, I forgot.
You just signed the G Unit. I told you,
I was like, yo, what the fuck did you walk me into?
Right, what happened? You thought I lined you up? Keep it real.
No. I didn't think you lined me up, but I thought that you was the type of person that could bring kumbaya.
Yeah,
like,
no.
So I
forgot. I live in Miami and Fat Joe arrived. You just signed the G Unit.
Right.
Let's keep it real.
I was like, what the fuck?
I told you, don't talk to this nigga. I told you. Yo, you saw me live. Listen, Havoc, you my nigga. I love you.
I came though.
No, you
right?
came.
I came to the studio.
You came. Listen. No, it wasn't the studio. It was Sobe Live. It was the club.
Right.
But
Sobe Live. I was there.
You was there.
It was your birthday.
It was my birthday.
I came
I did not invite
I went
Fat
to your crib.
Joe.
Ray Benzina was there.
You went to my crib. Let's make some noise for Havoc coming to my crib. There's not a lot of rappers. So listen, I'm your man. You didn't trust me that night. A little bit because I told you not to talk to Fat Joe.
But as a real nigga, I got to do that.
Yo, I said, don't do it. These Puerto Rican niggas got knives. I told you.
They look like
you told not to talk to him?
Listen, this is what happened. This is my nigga. Me, I got Havoc out here. We wildin'. We having a great time. This is when people.
I remember the Sobe Live party. I remember that.
So I didn't invite Fat Joe, but Fat Joe was my brother. I didn't think of him just signing the G Unit. So, but as soon as Fat Joe walked in, he was like, yo, is that who I think it is? And I was like, yo, that's my brother. He with me. So he's like, he's good. But I didn't feel comfortable. I said, don't talk to this nigga.
And I was by myself.
No.
I was by myself.
No, you were with me, nigga. You wasn't by yourself.
Nigga, you was running around.
No, I was running around. It was my birthday party.
You was running around.
But I told you, I said, don't say nothing to this nigga. Just chill. He ain't gonna do nothing. But you went over there and was like, yo.
It was like 10 Puerto Ricans like this.
They were gonna kill you, Havoc. They were gonna kill you, Havoc.
And I love Puerto Rican.
Yeah,
my son is a half Puerto Rican.
There's 2 times they was gonna kill you when I was there. Listen.
Yeah.
The New York video.
Because they was looking at me like this.
No, the New York video.
I remember Gyro shit.
Yeah. You just signed the G Unit as well. What was you doing there?
He was there?
That was before.
It was rumors. You was out of line though, Havoc. You was there, and yo, I listen, my nigga.
Man,
I almost killed these niggas. These niggas start plotting on you. I said, you crazy? That's my nigga. Like you left with me that day. You don't remember? And you came to the hood lab. You came to my studio. This is a fact. And then that day at Sobe Live, I told you not. And then it was great. But yo, you got too much heart, Havoc. That was too much. Them Puerto Rican niggas was gonna kill you in there. They
had me.
Yeah. No, you good. No, you was with me. You was good.
But
you was good. Yeah.
But from what you saw,
right?
You saw them. I went over there. I seen Joe. I was like, you know what I'm saying? You know, he did with his people, and them niggas was like this. They was like. Yeah, but I started walking towards Fat Joe. They was like this, like they started.
I told you don't do it. Listen. I was on the other side.
Yo,
I forget what it was. I took a picture and I looked and I was like, Diablo V. Like you know when you wasn't supposed to do that, but it was funny as hell because you got mad heart, Havoc. And you know what? People need to start recognizing that. People need to start recognizing that you flew out here to come see the Drink Champs on your own dime. You came here and you talked about everything. You didn't tell me no restrictions, and I would just really want to appreciate you guys having 20 years of a classic motherfucking album. If that album single-handedly was.
It changed hip hop.
It changed hip hop. Yeah. You made a beat off of the project. I really appreciate your contributions to hip hop. I really appreciate your contributions to my career because I want to keep giving it up to you and Prodigy because, you know, a lot of people get it misconfused. Like, you know, I like to be funny, you know, whatever. But, like, I seriously say that if it wasn't for y'all, it wouldn't have been us. You understand what I'm saying? And think about it, like Prodigy, like his origin being from Left Rack or being affiliated to Left Rack. It was like we was the second coming of y'all.
Sure did.
You know what I'm saying? So I got nothing. And you worked on the War Report.
Yes, I did.
Yes, you worked on the War Report.
Yes,
how was it working on the War Report? We going on 20 years.
Parole violators.
Next year. Parole violators.
That was my shit.
Parole violators on the run.
You know when I knew you was a genius? But I want you to
son.
answer the parole violators question. But when I knew you was a genius, this is how I knew you was ill. Every beat I ever did for you in the beginning, like the original beat was it, but then you went back and did 3 different more versions.
Right. I
like
do that to this day.
Yo, to this day you still do that? This nigga's a genius.
What beat machine you use mostly?
Right, the Maschine.
Now you on the
Native
machine, right?
But before, what were you using?
Instruments.
Back in those days.
Back in them days, it was the MPC. No.
Every time you do that, I'll be like, that's
ASR.
No, I
you
wanted
give
to
me
ask
3
him, 'cause
different
I seen
beats.
him lately. He be
Hey,
live
hold
doing
on.
the machine.
Hold on. You don't got the Zika virus out here, right? Because
we don't even know what that shit is.
We might have it. We're in Miami. You never know.
We don't even know what that is. Only dark skinned niggas get it.
I thought he was about to make a beat. I thought I was making a beat on his watch.
Listen, you don't see, I'm in Miami sun all day. I'm trying to be dark skinned. I'm bent, nigga.
We ain't bent. We good.
No, not bent.
Right.
No, bent. No, you good.
Oh, that's that New York. When you come from New York, fresh from New York.
Yeah.
But y'all just came from
Mosquitoes
overseas.
know if you from New
Y'all
York.
was on an overseas tour. You've been getting a lot of money lately. Y'all been on the tour this whole year.
I wouldn't say that.
Can we
Nah,
come on
we
tour?
just- we just-
You did Smith and Wesson. I'll take that person on. Like I was
Wow.
like, damn. They couldn't holler at
You
Slam.
petty, man.
We would have had a
petty,
better
man.
tour. Like, I mean, those are my niggas.
Come on, son.
But we would have had a better tour. We would have all night. You would have heard that.
Nah,
Come
I'm
on.
glad y'all didn't come.
Right,
I'm gonna tell you, I'm glad y'all didn't come.
Right, it was wild.
Because y'all niggas would have been snatching up my bitches, so you know what I'm saying. So I was like, nah.
Havoc, you been getting bitches
Especially
for years.
Capone.
Yeah, Capone. Y'all, yeah.
Honey Montana.
Is that a 12th Street thing?
Nah.
Did that start from kindergarten or like when did that start? Like dark skinned niggas like yeah. When did that start? Like y'all niggas been knocking things down. Like back in the days. Like not recently.
Not recently.
Under the effort. Excuse me.
No. I'm saying I got a girl now.
Oh, let's make some noise for Havoc having a girl. We don't believe it. Are you gonna take another hit? 3 is my lucky number. You take 2 more.
Son, I'm already.
We had KRS-One smoke.
Whatever the fuck that is, I got.
Yeah.
This little pull.
When the last time you smoked?
I feel like I got a smell on my face.
When's the last time you smoked?
That's all you
When's the last time you smoked?
Whatever that is, I feel like I got a smell on my face.
This is that shit. This is that shit's little bomb skizzle. When the last time you smoked?
Just now.
But before this.
That's truth.
Right.
25 years
5 years ago.
Oh, wow, for real?
So I'm really like high right
You're an asshole, man. You're an asshole.
I did it to KRS-One.
now.
Like,
He slipped it
and
on me
he's
too.
my-
He was like, here.
Nah, you can't fall for his.
Yeah, I do it to him all the time.
It was like real slick and it was like I'm like, what the fuck did you do?
You listen. You
Watch out,
are
he'll give you a
officially-
syringe.
I want to just throw this out in the air, throw this in the. You're officially a drink champ. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Havoc. There's nobody who drink like you. I was in SOBs with you one night. You jumped on the motherfucking stage. You was kicking niggas, all type of crazy shit. I looked at it, and you know, Havoc is little, but that nigga heart is much. His heart is the size of the Empire State Building, my nigga. Because I'm gonna be honest, like if you would have told me to do the podcast, your podcast, I might have been like, nah. Like I don't know, like I don't know. You came out, you flew out, and you came in the Lions
He's mad
Den.
comfortable. He's mad comfortable.
He's
You
mad
can tell.
comfortable because you know why? Because he don't pay attention. Don't leave me hanging. He don't pay attention to the internet because the internet will have you believe in some shit.
I don't give a fuck about
the
that.
internet will create some fake drama,
That's some
and then you
bullshit.
start believing the drama. You be like, I think I do got beef with the nigga. Like you know what I'm saying? Because it's the internet. We bozos. But I want to thank you again for coming through, stepping through. But let's get this money. You heard about this tour. Let's think about this tour. That's the train.
Yeah, that's
the
Elliot
train.
Wilson's train.
I used to run trains on 12th Street back in the day. It's not that type of train. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, let me tell you something. During that infamous album, y'all made me want to rap. Like I had doubt. I had doubted myself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had doubted myself. Then I hung out with Twin, and I hung out with y'all went to the Palladium. This is one of my favorite Queensbridge stories
When
of all
the Palladium
times.
was shutting
Yeah,
down that
went to
night, there was the last night of the Palladium.
And Nas had came. Nas had the gold Lexus. And Twin, I was Twin's guest. I wasn't Capone. I don't think Capone was home, but I think he was on a run. He had shot a dude called Pat Poose. You remember this?
Mm-hmm.
Is my memory good?
Son, I even got more stories to it, but go ahead.
But listen, so this is my favorite Queensbridge moment. Y'all had a show at the Palladium, and it was like 900 niggas outside.
Sound like the train behind.
And then Nas drove through. He had drove through in a gold Lexus.
That was like his first car.
And everybody opened up as Nas drove through. And the nigga was smoking a blunt, and he just said, Queensbridge. And I was like, damn, we need more people in my hood. We need more. Yo, I can't tell you, like this shit like the Million Man March to me, my nigga. Like I was like, that was my favorite Queens. It was at a Mobb Deep show at the Palladium. And yo, I would never forget that for as long as I live. That made me.
He really went back like that. Was like,
I don't even think he came. I don't even think he came in the club this night.
He probably.
I think he just came in and was like, y'all niggas, cause y'all did perform like 5 songs, and then y'all niggas beat somebody up and shit. Yeah, it was like pretty much like that. And then I was like, yo, you know what? I'm bringing my whole hood out. Like when I do that, and y'all was my inspiration.
That's what's up, man.
How much pussy did you have? How many? He
just takes it down
back there.
How much pussy did I have?
Yeah.
Man, not a lot, man. You know,
He's downplaying it right now.
I'm an amateur. I swear I'm an amateur, man.
Nah, nobody believes you have it. No. You was knocking things down, singers and all that. You was giving out dick for beats. This is a fact.
I always was a family man. You know what I'm saying? I always was a family man. I was just an amateur.
Was there ever a loud tour with Pun, Alcoholics, and y'all?
It probably was. I do remember being.
You just don't remember?
Oh, you on your DMX shit? You don't remember shit right now? You on your DMX shit?
Nah, but you know what though? Yeah, we used to be on the road with Pun a lot. Who else was there? It was
Alcoholics.
Pun,
MOP was over there.
Alcoholics. MOP. They wasn't really around at that time. That was like kind of early.
Afterwards, yeah.
How was it being on Loud? Because Loud was like the label at that time,
and
like
the street label.
Did you see the inside the label?
I never looked at Loud like that. But they came up with like some kind of documentary that I didn't see.
You didn't see it?
No, I didn't see
they
it.
big
What do you mean?
crazy.
When you say you didn't look at them like that, what do you mean by that?
Yeah.
No, I never looked at Loud as like some kind of
like revolutionary hip hop,
revolutionary label. No, but I big Steve Rifkin up, like, you know what I'm saying. But when we got there, it was just in its infancy. So when we got there,
Wait, what word did you say?
Infancy.
The babies. It was a baby.
But I mean, now looking back, the artists that they chose.
Labels don't even do that today.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Wu-Tang, y'all, Alcoholics, Exhibit,
it was,
MOP, like.
When I think about it now, when I think back, I kind of like regret taking it for granted. Like, but I didn't know like what we was around because we had Wu-Tang and Mobb Deep, then Pun was there. So it was just really something that was like
Was there a certain A&R at Loud that was picking artists besides Steve? Was Steve involved
Not
in that?
that I know, because once we got there...
How did you get to Loud?
Because Maddie C and Scott Free. Maddie C and Scott Free.
Maddie C is originally
Maddie
sourced? No.
Yeah, I think he was the unsigned hype.
Yeah,
Loud was a cubicle when we first got there. Right. And they said, yo, we got these artists called Wu-Tang. And I remember bringing it home and listening to it. And I was like, you know, because, you know, I'm on my own shit. So I was like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But then, like, the next 3 months, niggas in my whole hood was playing. They didn't even know that I was in the office.
In the same building, right.
Of the people that fuck with these niggas.
Right.
And then my whole hood is playing Wu-Tang, and I'm looking at these niggas like, oh shit, I could go back to the office and give them data. You know what I'm saying? I could give them a little bit of data, like, yo, this is a song
this
that
is what's
they like,
going
and
on.
this is what they don't
feedback.
like. They gave me the CD, I didn't know what to do with it, and then I just put it to the side. But then the whole hood started going crazy. My own hood, I was like, you like that? Right. I was like, I know these niggas, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
now, did y'all put Shook Ones out on your own at first? And then Loud came?
And then Shook Ones part two?
No. We made it, Loud gave us the budget, and then we did it, and then we just gave Loud something to run with. Right. You know what I'm saying? They was like, okay, this is the song right here. Right. And we was like, yeah, and we took a chance. Right. But that wasn't the first Shook Ones. That was
Shook Ones Part 2.
Right.
Yeah.
It was one that you never hear. You know what I'm saying? And then when we put
Shook Ones Part 2 is basically the remix? Or?
Right. So when we put out the first Shook Ones, we put it out, and then nobody liked it. Nobody.
Same beat?
No, it's a different beat. No. It was a different beat. So people was like, nobody liked it. They was like, so, what's up?
And y'all was on Loud at that time.
Right. And they was like, what's up, son? Like, we gave you a second shot.
Right.
So I was like, all right, fuck it. I went to the crib. And then I made the Shook Ones that you hear. So I made it. And
off the project stove.
And then I made it, and then they was listening, and then they was like, oh, okay. And then they liked it personally, so they pushed it. And then people
You remember performing
on.
that at How Can I Be Down at Luke's Club?
Of course.
I was there.
In Atlanta.
Yeah. No, here in Miami. Luke's Club in Miami. How Can I Be Down was always in Miami.
Listen, don't test him. He remembers everything. He had a tennis ball.
I'm a hip hop dinosaur
from 1943.
What club was
Luke's
it?
Club. Coca Bongos. Luke's Club.
That's too
He just had the juvenile.
No. Fifth in Washington. Fifth in Washington.
I believe you.
He just had the juvenile.
But we did a lot of, like, you know what I'm saying, like shit
that was early on.
You don't even got the juvenile hell tape, right?
No, of course not.
Look, you gotta believe that nigga. If he got a juvenile,
I do believe him. I
don't own no Roy Report tape.
I do believe. How much shit did y'all do when y'all first came out? You and Pong,
I don't remember.
Like,
I got a blur.
You don't even know.
I got a blur. I got like 10 years.
It's like
a blur. I was doing drugs. Ecstasy, a lot.
Yeah, I'm here to represent the DJ and the fan.
But then.
I liked Molly for a little while too. I'm gonna keep it 100. Molly was alright with me.
I never fucked with Molly.
For a little while.
For a little while.
Sometimes I still be looking.
When he came to Miami, he didn't know what ecstasy was, and then it was a rap.
And then it was a rap.
I don't know what happened.
I had 6 months.
He went into space.
Yeah, I had 6 months of real drug abuse. This is a fact.
How new?
I was like Prince. But Prince with
he thought
Jimi
he was
Hendrix
Prince.
together.
He was like, hey.
Yeah, I was going to it was Gold Rush. I was going to Gold Rush 24 hours, nigga. I was going there to get pancakes and a lap dance. Fuck it.
Where's it at?
No, it's still open 24 hours, but it's classy now. It's classy now. You can't. I used to go in with a condom on already. It's on. That shit is on already. I'm a foul nigga. It's on already. Right?
This is pre-marriage. Pre-marriage. Pre-marriage N.O.R.E.
Thank you for throwing that out there.
Hold on. How long you been in Florida?
He's been forever.
No. I'm asking him.
Yeah, foul. I've been foul. I've been out here foul 10 years. Foul 10 years, but
people that don't know us don't know what that the number is.
This is real shit. Listen, man.
No.
Florida saved my life.
Hold on. Right. How many years you been in Florida, my brother?
I think I'm like a 10-ish.
10-ish? You at 10-ish?
10-ish.
All right, so this your hood
but see,
right now.
because 2 of them, like I think I've been
more than 10.
I think I've been more than 10, but I still had cribs in New York at that time, so I can't really.
But that don't count.
Yeah, that don't count. But when I flew out here, so I'm like 8. I'm like 8 strong years out.
And he came religiously for mad years.
Yeah, but
So when you go like this, like, yo, around my way, Right. You talk about Florida, right?
I ain't gonna lie, I've adapted that sometimes. Not around. I don't have around. Listen, there's no like blocks out here unless you in like Overtown. It is like people hang out in like cribs out here.
For
like,
real?
Like see, where we from, you hang out on 12th Street. You hang out on 97th Street.
The hoods is different.
Like the hoods is different in Miami. Yeah, Southern hood.
Southern hood. What's the Southern hood? What's the Southern hood?
It's spread out. It's hood. It doesn't look.
Oh, they'll kill you fast out here. They'll kill you fast.
Yeah. It's country.
Yeah, Miami, they kill you fast. Listen, you know who I want to big up, man? I know this is very awkward, but I want to big up Kodak Black.
Oh, for sure.
The reason why I want to big up Kodak Black because I got to switch up my years of living in Miami and my years of living in Broward. I also lived in Broward, and I've always been.
And you never rep Broward, so now you
repping Broward.
Now you about to rep Broward.
I was on parole in Broward.
Yeah, you about to flip it.
What are you talking about?
No,
probation. Excuse me.
What's the difference?
No, it's like
different counties. It's different.
You know,
counties.
I break it down good for you, easy for you. Queensbridge and Ravenswood is the same thing, but it's not the same thing.
I don't think that's a good way.
Yes, it is because it's right down the block.
It's like Queens and Brooklyn.
But is it in Miami? Is it in Miami?
No, it's not. It's in
different
why
city,
they say
different
Broward.
county.
Queens and Brooklyn.
Yes, and
Stay in
Broward.
Broward is
I
Fort
lived in
Lauderdale.
Broward.
You know Fort Lauderdale.
Is it close to Miami?
Yeah.
Close.
Yeah, it's like fucking.
But Jersey
Ravenswood
close to
and
New
Queensbridge.
York. It's the same shit.
Yeah, you could do Jersey to New York.
I think Jersey, New York makes more sense. Yeah.
And Broward
But you
is.
lived in Broward and your studios in Broward.
Yes, my studios in Broward. I was on probation in Broward, so I wanted to be. And they now popping with Kodak Black. Let's make some noise for Kodak
Pompano
Black.
Beach.
Yeah, Pompano Beach. That's what you know. And we got Havoc to smoke.
Free Kodak.
Now Havoc. Queensbridge. I want to just be clear. There's no beef with Capone-N-Noreaga and Havoc. I really Capone-N-Noreaga and Mobb Deep. Excuse me. And I really appreciate you for coming here and just sitting here. And but this tour, is this something that you think that we can pull off?
I think that we could really pull it off, and it will really be dope. And I think that the fans will love it more than we even think.
I believe so.
It'd be huge.
I believe so. I believe so, man. I definitely believe so. Hold on, let me like this raw cone.
Oh, you're gonna like this bullshit right now.
Yeah, you don't like this smell?
You didn't like it when Currency was here, so why the fuck you like it now?
No, because I was trying to win. Like when I win my argument. Like,
I don't mind it.
Are you petty?
Blow it in my fucking face.
Are you petty, Havoc? I'm a petty nigga. Are you
I'm
petty?
very petty.
Like when you break up with a bitch and you
Is that
bought
a
her
Queens
purse.
thing? The petty thing?
If you bought her a purse, do you take the purse back?
It depends how much it costs.
I got a rhyme like that. I said I used to
It depends
buy
on how much
bitches
it
purses. Break up with them, take the purse back.
Damn.
It's a fact. I'm a petty nigga. What the fuck? You surprised?
Yeah.
And this is when I was rich.
I'm still surprised when you get petty.
Nah, I'm mad petty. Listen, if Jay-Z called me over a podcast, that is petty. That means all rich niggas is petty. I think we should all accept our pettiness. Does anybody disagree?
I disagree.
Listen, accept your pettiness. Do you think you don't accept your pettiness?
I really accept it.
You ever took shit back from a bitch?
Did I ever what?
Take shit back from a bitch. Like,
of course.
Let's describe the situation. I got mad stories if you want me to go first.
I gave her 20 G's.
Oh, well, wait.
And then we was about to break up. I said, I want my 20 G's. And she gave it to me back.
Wait up.
Gave me 20.
Wait, hold on.
Big up to her, though, for having the 20
I gotta know
G's.
what year this is, because I want to know, was her pussy
this is
sunshine?
early.
Did you throw it in the air and it turned into sunshine? Was it that? Was it that?
It was sunshine.
It was sunshine?
I just joking. I was just
But
joking.
not every chick
Why
would
you
have the
gotta
20
be
G's
just
to give
joking?
back, though.
Huh? What happened?
I mean, thank God she had the 20 G's to give back.
Right.
Yeah, thank God for her bank.
Right.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
she spent it and still had it?
Nah,
she
I
had
gave
the
it. I
20
gave it
Gs.
to her, but she still had it, and I took it back. But that's being an Indian giver. That was foul.
No, I'm an Indian giver.
That was foul.
Yes.
That's called pettiness. And y'all from Queens,
Yeah,
y'all
that was
established.
foul.
I don't think
y'all
it's a
petty.
Queens thing. I don't think it's a
I
Queens.
shouldn't
I
have
think
did
it's a me thing.
No, I think it's a Queens thing. Y'all established that right now.
Oh, you just what? Oh, you think Queens niggas is petty?
You just said that.
I'm saying I'm petty. I ain't representing Queens in this moment right now. I ain't representing me. And but I'm asking my brother from Queens, are you petty? You said
He said
you
yeah.
He
said yeah.
Okay, EFN, Have you brought a bitch something and just said, "Oh, no, listen, don't you fucking lie now." Listen, let's time out. You cut a bitch off for going to Cisco video. You ain't even seen the video, and you stop fucking with her. Listen, don't lie.
That relationship was on the down slope.
Hold on. Let's ask the one girl in the room besides the bartender. Is that? Come here, homegirl.
You're not giving the full situation.
You don't have to say your name. Is that petty? His girl called him. I don't know if he was in love.
You're making up the story, right?
I definitely am.
Go ahead. Go with your fake story.
I'm just going with the fake story, right? Yeah. He found out his girl was going to Cisco video, and he broke up with her right there. Is that petty?
That's not the way it went down.
But I'm dyslexic. I'm breaking it down. I'm dyslexic.
What video was it? Because I think
The thong song wasn't the thong song.
Yes.
It was the thong.
This story's becoming infamous on Drink Champ.
Yes.
Listen.
Did your girlfriend hit you about this yet?
Nah, it was my girl. She was an aspiring model at the time.
No, you set yourself up. I don't even.
No, I didn't set myself up. As soon as she started doing videos, I was done. I didn't set myself up. She did the thong song. I'm like, I'm out. I'm out of this relationship.
But it was just a video, though.
Nah, man.
It was just a video.
Homie, I'm a DJ. I'm working in this world. I'm not trying to be in the same room with dudes with my broad and nah, I'm out of
Listen,
it.
I feel you.
I'm out of it.
We just interviewed Cisco. He was still mad about it. Let's make some noise. You are petty. Listen, all I'm trying to say is
That's a different petty. That's a different petty.
you trying to separate yourself from my
And then
from
she
me.
was in the Jay-Z Pimp C and UGK video. I mean,
Alright,
Big Pimpin'. She was in Big Pimpin'. They put all the champagne on her ass. I'm out of it. You tell me, yo, am I wrong? Am I wrong? Yo, wait. No, wait. Thong song was first. I was out.
Yeah.
Big Pimpin' came. I was already out. I was like, thank God.
You got to piss again?
I
I got to piss this time too. Hold on, when you pause.
Eventually,
And then we're going to close it out after this. That
There's
was
a Cuban
dope.
piss coming.
Yo, that was dope. Yo, I didn't know about the Big Pimpin'.
But I was already out of that.
You made the right choice. The thong song, listen, because when I heard you, I don't listen.
She wasn't Uchi Wally. She was in Uchi Wally. Yeah, I was out. But I was out. I saw the future. I said, I'm glad I'm out of here.
There's no coming back from Uchi Wally.
There's no coming back from the thong song, dude.
He got hit, man.
I was trying to throw you something like to save you out of here.
No.
And then
I'm proud of that one.
Uchi Wally. Hold up. Nigga blew you up. It had to be
Boris
also.
blew that up. I forgot Uchi Wally.
Those three videos.
She was in Uchi Wally, Ghostface, a Trick Daddy video. She was in fucking Ricky Martin's crazy song.
Now Ricky Martin.
La vida loca.
We ain't heard
Yeah, she was like, oh, okay, yo.
Ricky Martin we ain't worried about. But them three niggas you just named.
But I was out early.
Yo, sis,
That's the point I was saying.
She must have been bitches, nigga.
She must have been a
That nigga
bad
walked in the
girl.
podcast like the new Prince. That nigga had bitches, bro.
You don't want to bring her
Walked in, I was like,
No, that's my homie. Like,
Cisco
I got
still
out
got
early.
bitches, son.
I got no clue.
Alright, am I on? Am I on? Niggas who came to
I got out
Vegas.
before it was beef. You know what I'm saying?
And he had a hat on. I didn't know if he still had blonde hair, but Cisco still got bitches. So this is a side interview. Do you think Cisco fucked your bitch?
Nah, but you know what I think? The cricket-looking dude from what's these dudes' names? Poison. What's the dude's name from Poison? Velvet DeVoe. What's the cricket-looking dude?
Carlito.
Ronnie?
Ronnie DeVoe?
I think Homie did. He
The new edition movie about to come out.
Where Carlito at?
Missing in action.
De venga. La putería fumar aquí.
Yo, twin, no Snapchat. Did they tell you?
No,
Yeah, bro. Yo, my man, you snapping. We told you that
No
before.
Snapchat.
Nah, you snapped after we told you not to, bro.
I made videos from when it drops. That's it.
Nah, but you violated a little
Somebody
bit.
had to send him a picture from here.
Twin guy.
A little bit.
Where's Carlito? Where's Carlito?
You ready?
It's on the side.
Cool.
Y'all fouled me out.
Nah, it's petty, man. Listen, man. Listen, that's a new religion.
I don't give a fuck.
Can I ask him a producer question real quick?
Yes.
Yo,
Are we
Havoc, it's what you call it. You like the MPC or Maschine better? Which one's better for you? It's a producer question. Mad producers want to know.
The Maschine.
Yeah? Why is that?
Because it corresponds with the laptops. The MPC don't do that. The new one does, but you know,
It's just-
native instruments beat them to it.
The workflow.
Yeah, the workflow is quicker and better.
get the
So I would
samples.
definitely say the Maschine. Yeah,
Alright.
definitely.
And let me ask you the two-part question before we get up out of here. Who's your favorite producer?
My favorite producer.
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite producer. Damn. You know, I don't even listen to motherfuckers no more.
So who's a producer you would want to work with?
Hope Quincy Jones.
Whether you would want to rhyme over their beats.
Over their beat, Quincy Jones.
That's hard.
That's how you know he's
I
smarter
mean, he
than
made
everybody
Michael
else.
Jackson, so.
Quincy Jones made a lot of
That's how you know he's
If I went
smarter
to-
than everybody
If I went
else.
to Quincy Jones, right? If I went to him one day, I said, Quincy Jones, you know what I'm saying? I want to make an album.
Right.
He'd be like, yeah, we could fucking do it. He'd be like, yeah, we could do it.
Right.
Look what I did for Michael Jackson. And this is how we're going to do it. And we're going to make it off the wall. If he told me I'm going to make it off the wall, then I'm going to fucking agree with him because I know that he did make it off the wall.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, listen to Off the Wall. Don't listen to Thriller. Listen to Off the Wall. Michael Jackson hooked up with Quincy Jones, and they did that.
Are we going for a second time? That's that raw cone right now, Havoc. God damn it. Havoc, Havoc is hitting it again. Yo,
Yo, don't kill our guest, bruh.
that'd be the ultimate goal. Like, I'm
Ultimate
gonna die
goal?
too. Like, if one of our guests die, I'm gonna die with them. Like, whatever.
Or stab N.O.R.E.
Yeah, stab me. Yeah. Yo, but Havoc, let me tell you something, man. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I can't thank you enough. This ain't no photo podcast. This is real life. Because, you know, we have a career. When you've been in this game for 20 years, this is a career. We built shit off of what we done. And I was so glad when you wanted to be the man, the big man of all four of us. I gotta credit you for this. Because if you didn't come out here, there would still be dumb rumors of Capone-N-Noreaga and Mobb Deep dumb beef. You came out here, I really can't thank you enough to appreciate you for coming out here and just deadening these fucking dumbass rumors and let's get motherfucking money. Cause we are young black fucking people who came from the ghetto, came from the similar ghetto. The same trains you gotta take to go to your hood, the same train you gotta take to go to my hood. You the fucking silent partner. And I just wanna thank you once again for putting these rumors to rest. There is no Capone-N-Noreaga, Mobb Deep beef. There's none of that. We are family. We're gonna keep this shit going, keep getting money. This tour is supposed to be possible with Nas, Mobb Deep, and Capone-N-Noreaga. And we wanna motherfucking make that happen, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this money, man. You know what I'm saying? For real. And you got that silent partner, my dude. Is that the note you want to leave it on, or you want to say I want
to say real quick on I rarely give my last speeches. You know what I'm saying? But on the side of a DJ and a fan, and I'm telling y'all, there's DJs in the room right now, Havoc. The records y'all made, y'all inspired us.
Yes.
We love playing those records.
Yes.
Those are hip hop records.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Those are classic records.
Yes.
And we thank y'all. We thank you and Prodigy, and we thank you
Yes.
for the production and the verses, man.
Yes.
Make some
Yes.
noise!
And one last question. When you made Quiet Storm, you think that was going to start a beef between Foxy and Kim? Did you know that or no? You didn't know.
I had no idea.
You had no idea. And then Alchemist, who was like your partner, did Bang Bang, which was like equivalent to like Foxy answering her. Was that bugged out? Because we didn't plan that. We just was doing a record, and she came in. Did you ever look at it like that?
Nah, I definitely didn't look at it like that.
You was getting too much pussy and too much money.
You
be getting too much money. That's what the whole fans.
No, hold up.
You be minding your business. That's real shit.
We did the Quiet Storm shit. I was like, fuck it, them Cloud 9.
Right.
And then I heard some shit at Hot 97.
Yeah, Hot 97 is
that's
57
crazy.
shootout.
It went
57
bananas.
Yeah.
But I didn't give, I ain't really care about all that.
Huh?
So it never was about that to me.
Right.
Because it just was too far apart. You know what I'm saying? Like really, really far apart.
And you worked with Big, Junior Mafia. Those are my peoples. We're trying to get Little C's up here too. Hopefully we get Little Kim or Foxy or somebody. Females ain't been fucking with us lately.
They don't like us.
Why they shook?
I don't know. I was surprised the bartender just came. Did I say it right?
Every time you say, I think of Homie from the bartenders.
That's why I said, is there a female word for bar? It should be bartender Rob.
No.
Yeah, it should be. Let's make up another word. Goddamn it, come on. Was you ever befuddled by the interview at any point?
What that mean?
Exactly. He's befuddled right now.
I just learned that word. Yo, but listen, Havoc. Once again, I can't thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you for coming here, because this is all jokes, man. For the fans that don't know, we play with the facts. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it
drunk
is,
facts,
man.
Drunk
it's
facts.
Drunk facts. You know what I'm saying? And we have fun. And you sat in. You didn't try to change nothing. You did everything that a real nigga do. We got so many people trying to come here, and I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't tell you. I won't lie to you. I was so excited about this. I was trying to pick out my outfit.
Yo, homie, he said he was gonna iron his outfit
I tried to pick
yesterday.
out my outfit early, but I fucked up. I couldn't match the sneakers that I wanted to wear, so I fucked up. No. These are Supremes 23. These are Supreme 94s. They're very limited.
Serious.
No.
He was excited.
I wanted because my man Ray from 8 and 9. Where we at? We at 8 and 9.
Yo, we got we suck at promoting ourselves. Yo, pick up our 8 and 9 gear, man.
So
8and9.com.
8 and 9 gave me some exclusive J's. I don't got them on now.
But check out the ill J's.
Yeah, no, these are Supreme J's. These are exclusive too.
And they clean. Though,
yeah. No, I ain't gonna lie.
Don't look at my sneakers. I
forget where I was at. I was in Europe somewhere, Paris or something, and I rolled over my own shoe. I can't even swing on nobody. Like I rolled over my own shoe. I was like, oh! Like I was like, yo.
You almost hit yourself.
Yeah, you almost hit yourself. I wanted to be with the first nigga I smelled that didn't use deodorant. Like I was like, yo, nigga, you the reason why my J's is fucked up. But Havoc, man. Yo, this is real shit, man. You got the album out now. Are you gonna put on the artist? Are you gonna? Is it your turn to put on the artist? Like, yo, with people you producing people. You produce people like Kanye, Puff Daddy. You know what I'm saying? Eminem. Did you do something for Eminem too? Man. You like, is it your turn to put on the new guy?
Nope. It's not my turn to
keep doing what you do.
Be a selfish ass nigga.
No.
Let's make some noise for being selfish. That was the selfish ass I've heard.
Nah, but
why not?
No. But what I'm trying to say is, the person that I do put out is gonna be really special. So that's why I just don't.
You ain't find them yet.
Any artist. I don't.
Producing.
Or you might be working, homie. Whoever the fuck he's working on.
Whoever I put out is gonna be very special. Trust me.
Now, have you been looking for that type of artist? Or
nah, a lot of stuff been coming to me, like really, really, really good stuff.
Right.
So
Eddie Giggs is ready though, I think.
Yeah, no, Eddie Giggs. He got
Eddie Giggs.
Eddie Giggs, where you at?
What's the name of his song?
Eddie Giggs, can you sing your favorite song?
What's your name?
Chicken chow mein.
Chicken chow mein.
Eddie Giggs, where you at? Come on,
thing I ever heard in my life.
He's got the best song. He got a demo. He got a demo. Eddie Giggs.
Yo, listen, this is the ass eater of the show.
Chicken chow mein.
It's the ass eater.
Do it.
Listen, he's famous for eating ass.
I don't remember it. That wasn't a verse.
Chicken chow mein. It's horrible, Havoc. You don't want to hear it.
What is it about? Chicken chow mein.
Yo, just tell him you don't want to hear it.
Chicken chow mein.
You want to hear it?
He wants to hear it.
Havoc, you want to hear it?
Stop being a bitch.
Play chicken chow mein. Play chicken chow mein.
He's gonna find the
said it in his
Wait,
phone.
let's find the verse.
You know you got that shit right.
Sing that shit.
Play chicken chow mein. It's
Hey,
horrible.
guys, there you go. Oh, he's gonna play the song.
It's horrible.
What do you want?
No, but when you gotta rap
gay.
the
Get the
chicken
fuck
chow
out of here.
mein.
Yeah, rap it, play it, and rap it.
Don't remember.
Oh yeah.
What's the verse? What's the hook? What's the hook?
All right. But tell Havoc how much ass you ate.
I want some chicken chow mein. That's what I get out of here, man. Get out of here.
Okay, come here, Eddie. But tell Havoc how much ass you ate.
fucked up.
If you had to count how much assholes you ever.
I don't got enough fingers on my hand. You don't have enough fingers how much ass he eats.
It's already done. It's already done.
So let me ask you something. Here. Use the EFN mic. Let me ask you something.
Hey, pause.
Was you offended, or was you like into when they say eat the booty like groceries? Was you pro or was you con?
Nah, I was singing along with it.
Nah, he said he's like Costco.
But did you ever reference that? So what do you call it when you eat ass?
Yes.
What else you gonna go?
You don't got a special
He
word?
eats asteroids.
Yeah. Like you ain't with your bitch and you be like,
Chupaculo.
you don't want a little.
Get away.
God damn. He don't even have a special night. He just eat ass. Just for eating ass sake.
Hashtag Eddie eats ass.
Yeah, no, I seen him eat a porno bitch ass.
No, we
see
see it live.
Live on our.
It was
on our
and she just did ass porn.
Yes. Havoc is like, yo, these niggas is crazy.
No, real talk. Havoc, no joke.
Let's end it on this note.
She did ass porn,
Yeah.
and Eddie said, "I love the booty."
Now let's ask Havoc. Let's ask Havoc. We ask all our guests this. Do you eat ass? I'm gonna be honest, Havoc. You look like you visit. You look like you visit the ass corner often. It look like you hang on ass block. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
He's on Ass Avenue and Ass Block.
Yeah. It look like he in the projects. Assonia. Come on, but keep it real. With the drink champs, you got to inspire these young people.
I got a wife.
We didn't know that.
Let him be respectful, man.
We didn't know that.
Hip hop is respectful.
We didn't know he had.
No.
I think he should have said that like from the beginning.
Yeah.
Like we've been
He
going
did.
in for like
No, he's
half
been
an
saying,
hour.
you're just not
He
listening,
did?
man.
No, he did.
Yes, he did. And you're not listening.
Havoc is crazy. Thank you, Havoc. Really appreciate you for coming, having fun. This is jokes, and you got the album out right now, and
Silent Partner.
Silent Partner is out right now, and you said what's next. We asked you what's next. You said you're gonna find a special artist. You got a script that you're writing, and is there any other thing that you could.
Yeah, it's gonna be definitely crazy. The movie that I'm about to put out right now. Word.
And wait, can we do a Drink Champ song with Havoc producing it?
Oh yes.
So just put
Havoc is a drink
Because y'all
champ.
did the original
Let me
Drink
just
Champ
tell you
song.
something. Let me
Where
tell you
the
something.
mic at?
I've been everywhere.
Right.
Listen, man, I've been everywhere.
yeah,
He's a drink champ. He trying to
No,
be
he's
cool.
the original drink
He's
champ. That's what I'm
being
saying.
cool. Listen. I seen Havoc drink gallons. This is my fact. And hold it down.
No
E&J.
no gallons,
Did
gallons.
Did you love E&J at one point or Danny? Which one you liked more?
E&J was cool.
E&J was cool. Tell the people what Danny is. Because people didn't know that in the South.
Saint Eyes.
Saint Eyes.
Oh, nasty.
Saint Eyes. Who drunk that shit before?
I
drunk that shit. I drunk that shit because of your song, my
Say
nigga.
Nice, Mad Dog 2020.
That shit.
You drank MD 2020?
Special crew?
Hell no.
Oh, well, we drank that shit.
Hell no. That's like regular
And Cisco.
thing
You
with
ever drank
Irish
Cisco?
Rose and
You
all
drank
that
Cisco.
shit. Cisco?
Cisco's disgusting.
If you from Queensbridge, you drunk Cisco. That's
We
a
drank
fact.
Cisco here.
But they ain't really
In
sell that
K-Town.
shit. They ain't really sell it out there like that.
Yeah, they sold it in Jamaica Avenue.
Oh, they sold it in
Left
Camden.
rap. So let me ask you the last question. Did you tell Prodigy you
Last
came
of
in?
3, by the way.
Did you tell Prodigy you came in? Woo! Or no?
Then I come out. Well, I gotta tell somebody.
He's a grown ass man.
Because listen, I want to end this once for all. Prodigy, we love you.
Come on, son.
We love you.
from
Please,
Left Rack.
Prodigy, come out here. You from Left Rack. It's about time you claim your roots. Come back home. That's what the blood niggas say, right? They be like, come home. You know what I'm saying? So,
Silent Partner.
Silent Partner, I thank you for coming, Havoc. Man, and that you got anything else you want to say to the fans?
Socials, give us your socials at least.
And we getting you drunk.
All your websites, your social medias.
Everything.
We got you. We got you.
Boom, boom, boom.
The mic sees that.
Right.
Talk to the mic though. Talk to the mic. The people want to hear you. Yeah, the people.
No.
Yeah. Havoc drunk. I love Havoc.
I'm lost.
I'm gonna be honest.
I don't even know where the mic's
You
at
remember?
right
You
now.
remember? As a point you was be sober. I like the drunk Havoc. I'm gonna be honest. Is that fucked up? Is that fucked up?
He's good.
I like
He's
drunk.
good.
His drunk Havoc is the best Havoc.
He's good. He's good. He's good.
You remember you were sober like for like how long you did? How long you were sober for? Like 2 years?
Well, you don't fuck that up right now. I know. Thank you very much.
No. I've been sober for like 2 years too. Thank you, Havoc. We love you, brother.
Yeah. Oh, make some noise.
That weed got us fucked up. That weed. Yo, hold on. Now we gotta do the drop. We gotta do the drop. Come on. We gotta twist it. This is wonderful. Come on, we gotta do the drop real fast.